and whoever Sharon. Thank you, Lolly. Thank you, Savvy. What's up, Tom? What happened? What do you think happened, Lolly? What are you, new?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh my gosh, you know what I was laughing thinking about?
Tell me.
A year ago, when all those crazy people came to your live, I doubt you would ever you would ever come to the point that in a year from now you would understand so many Arabic curse words and call people Habibi.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me throw something else at you.
What?
What were the odds a year ago that I would have 3 or 4 rabbis on my panel at the same time?
Yeah.
The what?
What do you say? The least religious person in the world.
Correct.
We have rabbis. We have, well, I don't know. We have wannabe experts in Christianity. We have everybody and a lot of Dawa boys. Dawa is the Muslims who come and try to spread the religion. They're like evangelists from Islam.
What's the female version?
Of a Dawa boy, a Dawa girl. But they're
Is
the
that
ones,
okay?
that you know how to identify them? They're the ones who always talk like the phobophobia or goy father. Like that. That's how you know it's a Dawa boy. If he's a Muslim and he talks like that, like he lives in his mom's basement, but he has to get all his thoughts out on like a time limit, that's a Dawa boy.
It is mind blowing to me whenever I ask the question about what have Muslims given to the world.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, okay. I was gonna
What? Go
say
ahead.
no. They have listen. In the beginning, they contributed a lot. Now they just contribute terrorism.
Correct. And
But
hatred.
yeah, yep. The and it's not the majority, but it's like 30%, which is like hundreds of millions of people. So
Uh, yeah.
yeah.
Who the hell is this? Let's see what Maronite's got. Maronite, where you from?
Yeah, I'm from Maine.
From Maine.
Yeah.
All right. And what brings you up, Hunter?
I just don't really like Israel, to be honest.
Okay, tell me why.
I mean, they're
Okay, why are
kind of
you?
just.
Yeah,
You
go
said
ahead.
what?
Go ahead. Why? Tell me why.
They're a terrorist state,
Tell me how.
bro. Like they're like. Do you not watch any? Like, do you not see what's happening at all?
No, Maronite, what I do is I watch people like you come up here and you spew a whole bunch of shit. And then when I ask you to explain what you're saying, you have no clue how to explain it.
I
So
mean, okay,
explain to
so
me, hold on one second. Explain to me how they're a terrorist state. Go ahead.
well, for example, one thing that the United Nations came out with, I think this is like 3, 4 weeks ago. The
Okay.
United Nations reported that American medics, both military and
Wait, I'm so
civilian,
sorry. The question was how is Israel a terrorist state?
and I
And
was getting
obviously
to
you're
that.
going to spew bullshit. So my next question is very
I'm
simple.
getting. You didn't
Oh,
even let
hold
me
on.
answer.
What what the fuck is your name here? Maronite. Uh,
Yeah, Maronite. Yeah,
okay, great.
Maronite.
So
Yeah,
when did you realize you started hating Jews? What age?
I don't have a problem with Jews. I have a problem with Israel.
Okay, so at what age? Go ahead, Bianca.
So I don't understand how you're a Maronite. Maronite, Dave, is a Christian from Lebanon.
Yeah,
So,
you're right.
when
You want to
so
focus on that? Go
so
ahead.
when the IDF, no, I'm not, no.
Go
The
ahead.
I'm focusing on as an ethnic identity. When the IDF came and rescued your asses because all of the
Rescue.
Palestinians were coming and killing you, because
That's
they were
not. That
moving.
never
Yes, they
happened.
were. Okay,
Okay.
so Brigitte Gabriel, who is also
Absolutely
Maronite.
happened.
So when the Muslim Palestinians were coming and killing you guys, and the IDF came in to rescue you, you call that what do you call it? They just what is that?
bro, the majority of Maronites don't even like Israel. What do you?
Yeah,
We don't.
because they're
We don't respect
propagandized
them.
because the PLO took over Israel and now, Lebanon, and Lebanon is now a Muslim country. It used to be a Christian country, the
Yeah,
pearl of
I
the
just want
Middle
to say
East.
we have heaps in
There's still
Australia.
like almost 40%
And
Christians. So I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not, and it
sorry,
used to
this
be
guy's
majority.
completely lost. So in Australia, we have a lot of Maronite Lebanese people,
Yeah.
and they left because of the Muslims that tried to expel them from the land, and that's why they're in Australia in the first place. Otherwise, they would be in Lebanon.
Literally killing you. You guys have Stockholm syndrome.
Are you talking about the Druze? That's
No,
why,
No,
right?
I'm
we're
talking
talking
about the
about the
Maronite. Look up the
Palestinians.
history.
The
No.
The
Palestinian.
Druze.
There was like maybe 100,000
Why?
Palestinians at
Why do you
most
think?
that
Why do
came
you
Enough
into
think
to
that
Lebanon.
ruin the
Maronites
country.
cannot stand
They
Palestinians?
didn't. The Muslims had came in before the Palestinians had
Why
even
do you
come into
think
Lebanon.
This
Maronites
is,
cannot
you're too woke.
stand
Were you there?
Palestinians? They were
Nice
in
one.
Lebanon. Yeah, Ahbad,
The
are you
Palestinians
serious?
didn't come until like Israel
You're
became
just,
a
you're
fucking
woke.
state.
You're too
Oh my
woke for your own good.
God.
And you know what's dangerous about this? Let's say
Okay.
Israel's gone. There is nothing
Yeah,
stopping
hopefully.
them from destroying you. There's nothing
Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
stopping them from destroying your
Oh,
community.
from
They,
destroying Lebanon,
yes,
right?
they
Because
will
you guys are a
continue
terrorist
destroying
state.
Lebanon. They
Exactly.
will make it
You're
Muslim.
proving
What
my
happens?
point.
What
You're
happens when the
proving my
Muslim?
point.
You know, you're from America, and that's the problem. Is that you're in the
You're proving
West,
my point.
and you
You're
don't know
proving
what
my
it's
point.
like to live under Muslim rule. You don't know what it's like to
Muslim
be
rule.
treated.
Okay.
You don't know. That's why you're defending, because you're just woke. You don't
Can I just
actually
let him
know
know
the
something,
Actually,
Bianca?
reason.
Do you know that in
it
Lebanon they
actually
have to have a
sickens me.
Maronite? Hold on, let me say something.
Yeah, they have to
They
have a
have to have a
Maronite president. Yeah,
Maronite
I'm very aware.
running the
Yeah.
country. Why is that?
Because they have a sectarian government and they
No,
have
no,
the
no.
government broken
Because
up
the
in between the
French
different religions.
made a constitution to instill that so that the Muslims wouldn't topple the country and take ultimate rule. That's why.
The literally the prime minister is fucking, I think, Shia or Sunni Muslim. The minister
Yusuf
of
Sunni, the
defense
head
You
of the
is
don't have
also a
government.
any.
Muslim, and
Yes, because they have to have.
Hezbollah,
That's,
which
You
are
have.
Shia Muslim, have
Oh my
many
God,
parliament
Hezbollah.
you
seats.
just kiss Muslim
Have you
ass.
ever
You don't
lived
even
This
there?
know what
guy's
Have
to
you
so
do. How
funny.
ever?
old are you?
Why
How
do you
old are
think
you?
your
Have
parents
you
are,
ever lived
or
there?
your grandparents
Have you?
came? No, it would have been your parents.
Mojo,
Why do
you
you think
sound
they went
very
to
far
America?
away from your mic.
They came to America because of the Ottomans, not because of the Muslims.
Oh my
Have
What do you
you
God.
think
ever
the
lived
Ottomans
there?
were?
Stockholm syndrome.
Have
Oh my
you
God, this.
ever lived in Lebanon? Have you ever?
Wow,
Yes.
When?
that's a bullshit answer. Whereabouts?
What? That's Sabah. You ever been to Sabah?
Yeah, I've been to Lebanon. Whoop-de-doo-dah. But what I
Okay.
was going to say is he's living off his family's ancestry. This is why he has no idea. He has
Yeah.
no clue.
Says the one with the
My
Australian accent,
husband
bro.
still has
So what? Have an
nightmares.
Australian accent. You have an
Okay,
American
so
accent,
clearly
douchebag,
you're
and
not
you're
from Lebanon. I can
Lebanese.
say that.
You
Clearly,
said
you're not
that you
from
lived in Lebanon and have an
How
American
old are
accent,
you?
and yet you're cringing on someone with an Australian accent. That makes no sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
who am I? Is that what you said?
No, I said, how old are you that you formed these opinions? Because it sounds like you cannot be older than 23.
I can't be older than 23. Well, I
I don't
am.
know.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
So
well, that's unfortunate because you have very immature developed like your opinions are
because
not
I
very developed.
don't agree with you, I have developed poor.
No, I
fucking
think that
development.
No,
no,
I
I
think
think that
he's
you're
simply
easily
Muslims that tried to
manipulated.
kill you.
Yeah, you're very easily manipulated. If
I'm
you
not.
believe,
Literally, the fucking Maronite
you're like,
villages in my fucking in
you
South Lebanon,
understand?
in Nabatea and Jazin, have been bombed by the IDF.
You're
I
like
don't know,
you're like a mouse that massages the snake's back,
no,
knowing that you're
Jazin,
like that they're just setting
no,
you up for prey. That's exactly what you are,
This
no.
guy
it's
didn't
sad.
even know the Ottoman Empire were
Read,
Muslims.
you
I
Maronite,
mean,
read.
Yeah, that's a lie. I live with a man who escaped from Lebanon. His whole
Oh
family
yeah,
escaped.
sure, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
oh no,
I live
I
in
do.
Australia. We have a huge Maronite community.
Yeah, so
And
does
then the
the United
Muslims
States.
came, and now they're trying to piss on their churches here. So we've seen it all over. This is
And
exactly
you're
what
full of
happens.
crap.
This
I
guy
do
is
not
simping.
believe you're Maronite. I don't believe you're
He's
Maronite.
This is
known.
what they did to your villages. 1 second, they came in and they established a state in a
The
state. You
IDF, yeah,
idiot.
the IDF
No,
bombed
no,
Christian
no. The
What does it say?
villages.
The
PLO,
No,
the
the IDF
PLO.
Palestinians,
saved Lebanese
attacks on
Christians.
Maronite
The
villages
IDF
and
bombed Christian
militants.
villages in Lebanon.
Hello,
Okay.
PLO and Maronite
Dave, that's a
militants,
lie. I
especially.
encourage
It's
any
not a
terrorist.
lie. It's
Bro,
literally
you're
It's
lying
a
for the
lie.
not a
You're
lie.
lying.
Palestinians and
You
you're
are
going
Showing
against
lying.
him.
your own people. What is wrong with you?
You are lying. I
I'm not.
encourage
I'm not. I
anybody
don't know what you
listening
want. I'm not
to go
lying. Like,
listen to Bridget Gabriel, who escaped Marjayoun during the
Here,
Civil War.
here. The Moor massacre. Palestinian factions and their Lebanon allies came against you guys. into a Maronite town in southern Lebanon.
So has
They
the
unalived
IDF.
so many, bro. They've
So has the
unalived so
IDF.
many of you.
So has the
What's wrong
IDF.
with you?
You're acting like two things can't be true. You're acting like I have to like if it. You're acting like if I have
You just
beef
tried
with
to tell
one
us the
person,
Ottoman
I
Empire weren't
can't
even
have beef with
Muslims.
the other people.
You don't even get it. You are so separated, and you can tell. And you're
Okay,
so
sure,
naive to
sure,
what's actually happened. You've
sure.
looked at something because you've gone, the UN said it. Why are you simping for the UN?
I'm not simping for the UN.
You are, because
They
they
came
give
out.
you a bunch of
Actually, you didn't even
globalist
let me.
bullshit.
You didn't even let me finish my point
You,
about that.
you,
I never
you
even
don't
finished
get a
what I was
point when
saying.
you tell me that the Ottoman Empire wasn't Muslims. That's how dumb you are.
The
What
Ottomans
were
are
they?
Turks.
What
The
were they,
Ottomans are
Juniors?
Turks
So you don't think Turkish people are Muslim?
today, but at that
No.
time when my
Oh my
grandparents,
gosh, they were an empire.
yeah, and not all of it was Muslim,
It
just
was
like
a
not all
Muslim
Lebanon is Muslim.
caliphate, brother.
There's the Middle
Are
East
you
in that area
stupid?
is influenced by thousands of years of the Romans, the Byzantines, the Ottomans,
No,
the
they were
Islamists from the
they
Arabian
were
Peninsula.
Islamic
Muslims, for sure,
expansionists.
not Muslims.
What?
Dave, I'm going to invite you to come to my church since you're in the same city as me and ask the older Lebanese guys how they escaped from the Muslim rule in Lebanon. They all went through Israel. Everybody who escaped.
Nobody went through
escaped
Israel.
from
Nobody left
Israel.
through. I know my grandparents didn't leave through fucking Israel. I know that. I'll tell you that.
Well, they didn't leave during the war then. They didn't escape with, holding on to their lives with a thread.
And they wouldn't have gone through Israel. I'll tell you that.
But this guy's
Well,
absolutely clueless.
it must
This
have
is
been after the Civil War, after you all got brainwashed over there.
Brainwashed. Okay, that's why the IDF's bombing Christian villages in southern
But
Lebanon.
the
Okay.
Aussie Lebanese Maronites don't talk like this. Even
Yeah,
if they
because they're
disagree,
fucking
some of them.
fake. Because they're
Do
fake.
not-
That's
I
why.
do
How
not
they're
believe
fake,
you
but
are.
you're real.
Our target, one second, and when a war happens, you think we're targeting Christians?
They
You're
they
claiming.
have the Christian villages are getting bombed in southern Lebanon. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like,
First of all, Hezbollah is in the Dahya, okay?
yeah,
And our
you
target
think
is
the
Hezbollah, and it's to eliminate them completely, not only for ourselves, even Lebanon, even the government, even the military does not want Hezbollah there anymore. They're a nuisance, not only to Israel, for your own people. They got involved in the Gaza war. Israel.
you're acting like
You're
because I
putting no blame on these Schmerist organizations.
you're acting like
blaming
because I don't
Israel
like the
for no,
IDF,
no,
that
no.
means I like
You're
Hezbollah.
blaming
I
Israel
can
for
hate
defending
both. I can
itself
dislike
after
both.
being attacked by Hezbollah in Lebanon for a year straight. Until we even reacted, took us a year. But yet you have no criticism for Hezbollah saying, hey, why don't you just get out of Lebanon? Why are you putting Lebanese people at risk? Why are you starting wars that we don't want to get involved in? But you'll never criticize the Schmerist organization. You're fake, bro.
You're acting like because I don't like the IDF that I must love Hezbollah. I never once claimed that I like them either. I think both of the Lebanon is a very like since the Civil War, Lebanon has been like dissected and people just putting the blame on the Palestinians, the Hezbollah, Israel. Like Lebanese just want to be Lebanon. We don't want the fucking wars coming into our country. They just want fucking peace, and IDF is just bombing the shit out of southern
Well, you
Lebanon.
should start blaming the
Totally
caliphate
agree.
that colonized your
Totally
land.
agree. But they've
Because
had
it was
a
a
run on the
Christian
banks
land.
because of Hez. People are poor in Lebanon because of Hez, and you know that to be true.
And the IDF bombing the shit out of southern Lebanon. But yeah, that too
No, it's because Hez started it with Israel.
started it.
Who bombed who first? Who boomed who first?
Hezbollah, the whole reason that group started in the early 80s was because of fucking Israel. That's the whole reason they exist.
Yeah, because they're a country that's not Muslim. It's literally in their hadiths to expel all the Christians
Oh my
and all the
God.
Jews. It's a fact. But you don't even look at it.
No,
Because
it's
you're
not.
over
It's a
here
fact.
humble
You'll
as
look at
fuck.
their
Why
clothing.
did Israel even attack in Lebanon? Why are we not starting there? Why did Israel attack in Lebanon?
Probably because of Hezbollah, but why are they bombing Christian villages in southern Lebanon? Southern
We're
Lebanon has a
attacking
lot of
areas where
Christians.
Hezbollah is. You trying to make
How
the
many
claim
are still
that
left with the
Israel has a
Shia
problem
too?
with Christians is wild. Okay, I sent her an invitation. Cool. That we're attacking Christian villages.
Okay, I have a quick question for you. Your name is the Maronite?
Yep, that's my name.
Okay. I have a quick question for you. When's the last time that you went to Lebanon?
Was the last time I went to Lebanon? Like, I don't know, like 8 years ago?
8 years ago? Okay. I've been there more recently, and I was
Okay.
living there for about a couple of years. Did you know that at the time when I was there, that Hezbollah came in and they started attacking the Lebanese army while it was physically there? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, the Lebanese army and Hezbollah have had beef since literally like the Civil War.
Okay. And then they want to wave a completely separate flag. They obviously don't fight for Lebanon, and they definitely don't represent our people. You want to know why? Because there wasn't any type of jurisdiction there. They wanted to go in. They wanted to start wars and start problems. Okay. Well, Lebanon and the actual people have been going through an economic crisis. I worked very, very hard, okay, majority of my life, just to even sit down and just to have like a decent lifestyle, okay? I was sick and tired of it. I was sick and tired of seeing people working 2 to 3 jobs just to even make ends meet. I was sick and tired of sitting there and watching people every single day suffering. And then on top of that, when I was there and Hezbollah started attacking the Lebanese army, even after August 4th, okay? You know what happened on August 4th. I saw people with their heads split open because after what happened on August 4th, the windows were caged in, but the glass was broken. I saw people sitting there and they were not even able to get medical attention. Do you understand? Like, the Lebanon was never like this, okay? Lebanon was never like this. Do you know what they called it? They called it the Paris of the Middle East
I'm aware.
because Lebanon was so beautiful. You haven't been there in 8 years.
Movie
I'm
stars
telling
used to
you that
think
I've
they
been there
seen.
more recently. I'm telling you, I've been there more recently. And the stuff that I've seen there, I can't even begin to explain to you. Okay? I got to a certain extent where I was you can't even, you get to a certain extent where you feel like that's it. Like you can't, no laws are going to be able to be passed because you have certain peoples that are sitting there and they're extremists. You know what I mean? And they want to constantly push their own agendas on other peoples and other populations throughout. No laws get passed. And we're the utmost democracy, you know what I mean? The utmost of democracy, and we're getting to a certain extent where people are getting to this point. Now I'm telling you right now, last time you went to Lebanon was 8 years ago. I was there just recently. I was sitting outside of my window and I saw Israeli fighter jets going over the area as soon as Hezbollah started attacking the Lebanese army, because I guarantee you they probably knew that something was going on. Okay? I was sitting there and I was blasting the shofar out of a window because we're so fed up with all of this crap that keeps on occurring over and over and over and over again. You know? Like, our people seriously do not catch a break from any side. And then right now, what's happening, okay? Even in Syria right now, did you know that also the Druze are the ones who joined in with the Palestinians when they started attacking on the Maronites?
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Those types of groups. Okay, well, I'm telling you right now. I'm fed up with it, man. I'm fed up with it. I really am, and I'm sick and tired of people making excuses for them. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna say this, and that. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you're sitting here and you're saying the last time you were there was 8 years ago. I'm telling you something that just happened recently within the last couple of years. So
You know
I
nothing about this.
personally, if they can go and they want to attack our country's army, okay? Our country's army that we've had years and years and years worth of waiting to actually have an official national army recognized by the world system, okay? And these men, okay, selflessly stand on the forefront to ensure that these types of groups don't go around with certain types of materials or anything else in the cars for people's safety every single day, whether it's raining or it's hot outside or whatever they do. They stand out there on the front lines to make sure that people are safe, to make sure that the public is safe. And they go forward and they want to attack them. They were throwing trash on them. And you're going to tell me that these individuals, they somehow represent everything. You think that's better? What do you think? Because I was just there recently. Within the last couple of years, this happened.
Are we not going to pretend like the Lebanese army is trash? They couldn't do anything, even if they wanted to do anything. The
What are
Lebanese
you
army,
talking about? The Lebanese army is trash. You
they
want to
can't.
disrespect
They're
the Lebanese
so
army?
weak.
Really?
The Lebanese army is so weak.
Why
Oh
do you
my
think that
God.
is?
And
Why do you think
is
that
Because
is?
all the Muslims
Because
just want to attack.
because America wants to fund the Israeli army. That's why Israel has all these fucking nukes and these friggin' like F-22 jets.
What does Israel have to do? Shut up. Just shut up. What does Israel have to do with the Lebanese army being weak? It has to do with the Muslims wanting to expel the Christians and the Druze and everybody else, so that they can gain power, so that they can fight Israel. It has absolutely nothing to do with Israel.
You're acting like Muslims and Druze and the 18 other religious sects in Lebanon haven't coexisted for the past like friggin' like almost 100 years.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
have
understand
not.
Why
Caliphates,
do
do
you?
you? This guy, do you understand that the spread of Islam in that region is why it's not a Christian majority area anymore? Do you get that, right?
Barely not a Christian majority. It's like 40% Christian.
That's oh
What
my
I'm
God.
saying is it was all of that, the
I'm
Coptics. It
very
wasn't
aware of
just
what it
the
was.
Maronites.
Yeah.
What
It
is
was
the
the spread of
projected?
Islam.
What is the projected demographic in the next 50 years of Lebanon?
I don't know.
Do you
What is
know?
it?
I don't know. I'm asking you if you know what is, because the way that Muslims have children, they have so many that pretty soon you will not be able to. It won't be barely majority, which is 10%. By the way, is a significant amount. It's not that small of a number in comparison. But to argue, why do you support the Muslims so much? I don't understand. I'm just going to ask you plainly.
I
What is it?
support the Lebanese, and there's 18 different religious sects within Lebanon, not just Muslims either. There's multiple. There's Orthodox Christians. There's
You know
Russian
what? I call
Orthodox. There's
BS on this
Armenians.
because you say that you support the Lebanese, but yet you sit there and you just call the Lebanese army trash.
Yeah, because they are we gonna deny that the Lebanese army is like the most like technologically advanced? No, like any military, if the U.S. wanted to, they could crush
They're
the Lebanese army. Like,
selfless.
it's just a
They're
fact. It's a
selfless
fact.
and
I'm
they're
not
there
saying
to
this
protect the
because I don't
public.
like the
And you
Lebanese
sit
army. I'm saying
here
it's a fact.
and you disrespect them. No, you know what? I'm going to defend the Lebanese army against individuals like you. You are the problem. You are the problem, not the Lebanese army.
Bro, it's like
And you know
saying that
what?
South
We
African
should be
army is
supporting.
like big and strong. No, they're
You
not.
should be supporting the Lebanese army. That's what you should be doing.
Constructive
That
criticism
that
No,
is
he
is
support.
prefers
weird.
to support Shia
Constructive
militant
criticism.
groups.
Constructive
You
criticism.
know what?
Constructive
I'd like to
criticism
see you
is support.
get up off of your butt, go stand, okay, on a hedges and stand there, and you go and you monitor and make sure that people don't come in order to terrorize people on a day-to-day basis
Like
before you
Israel?
come and
Yeah.
bash the Lebanese army.
Like Israel? Yeah.
No.
Israel
Yeah.
doesn't
Okay,
care
so
Are you
about
sure?
now it's
Are you
just a
sure you're
problem with
Christian?
you.
Wait, are you
Yeah,
sure
this
you're
isn't
Christian?
Christian sounding.
Can you
Yeah, I
deny the
go to
prophet?
St.
Okay,
Joseph's
can you
Maronite
deny the
Catholic
prophet
Church. Yeah.
Muhammad? Can you deny
Yeah,
the
I go to
prophet Muhammad?
You say what?
Can you deny the prophet Muhammad? So
Yeah,
he's a false
fuck
prophet?
Muhammad. Fuck Muhammad. Fuck
Good.
the fucking Quran. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I'm not a Muslim.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
It sickens me that you have Maronite as your name and you don't love Maronites. It just, you make
I
me,
go to a Maronite church. I don't know how you can say that, but okay.
yeah, I doubt that because Maronite churches
You
preach.
doubt that, but I just said any Muslim, any self-respecting Muslim would not just say what I said about Muhammad. So I'm obviously not Muslim.
I don't believe you go to church or you would know what was going on there.
Okay.
You haven't
All
even
right.
been
Sure.
able to have a president because the president has to be
No, you know
a
what?
Catholic.
You know what? I'm sickened by what you just said. You just sat here and you just You just bashed, even though they're not the most technologically advanced, the Lebanese army, they're the most selfless individuals that went out to ensure that people have safety, and you just sat here and you just
I'm not
bashed that.
saying they're
Even
bad.
though
I'm
they
not
don't
saying
have
they're
the
bad. I'm just
technological,
saying, like, it's
even
a
though they don't
fact
have
that
the
they're not
technological
a good
advancement,
military.
they
Like, I
still
don't know
go
what you
out there
want.
every single day to ensure that people don't go around and they don't start committing atrocities against humankind. You know what? That takes a lot of balls, and it takes a lot of bravery and courage that you don't have because you're a coward. Don't
Oh
ever
my
talk about the
god.
Lebanese army like that again.
Oh my god. It's just like saying a fact just because it's like not a good thing. Like I can say a fact like the Lebanese army is not like, what are they gonna do? Hezbollah could roll the Lebanese army. Like that's just a fact. I'm not saying it's good or bad.
And you're like,
I'm not.
why?
It's just a fact. What
Okay,
do you
maybe
mean?
It's
maybe
a
it's
fact
a fact. Maybe
because
it's a fact, but
jihadists are supporting them, and jihadists have torn the country apart. People are working, as you said, 3, 4, 5 jobs. That's not because of Israel. That's because of Iran. You
But this
Yeah,
is
I
the
just
thing.
said
He
Hezbollah is
doesn't. Have
funded
you
by
read
Iran.
Hezbollah's
Like what?
manifesto and who they address in it?
You said what? Sorry.
Their manifesto. So do you know that Hezbollah means party of God, right?
Yeah, I'm aware of who they are, what they are. I'm aware of what they
And who do
believe.
they support? Who
They
is their
support Iran.
support
They're
to?
funded by Iran.
Correct. And how's Iran going since 1979?
Since the Iranian Revolution, I mean, I don't like Iran.
Right. So why would you want to support the militant group that is a part of Iran's IRGC?
You have to pick sides at one point or
So
another. Like
you would rather pick them as your side.
over Israel, yeah.
I didn't miss it. What did you just say?
He would rather support the IRGC and have his
Oh
country
my
turn out like
God.
Iran 2.0.
This is what I said, Stockholm syndrome. He's just so far removed. You're so
So he would like a
westernized.
dictatorship versus a democracy.
Okay.
Like you've lived in the West so long, you've desensitized to reality.
You act
Because
like
what you
I
do,
like my president. Donald Trump's a fucking piece of shit. Like I don't
but what
like
I'm
that
Don't
saying
dude.
ever
is,
talk about
you
Donald Trump
still,
like that again.
can I tell you
Oh
something?
my
Don't let
god,
me
you're
say
a
it out
Trump
of here.
supporter too. That's crazy.
If I said,
Yes,
if you said
absolutely.
that in
I'm
the
a Trump
IRGC,
supporter.
you would be executed.
Presidente.
That's the difference. You can say that about your president in the USA because you don't live under a dictatorship. There was a 22-year-olds that got killed with acid thrown on them and murdered in front of their family simply
And you
for
know what?
demonstrating in
Absolutely.
Iran.
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna be so pissed and you're gonna sit there, you're gonna be like, oh, Trump, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Let me tell you something. Did you know that one of Trump's son-in-laws, he's Jewish, and his
Yeah,
other
he's
son-in-law is
Lebanese.
Maronite Christian?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
He's Maronite.
I know.
Oh, wow.
It's a shame.
But apparently
Honestly.
we can't all get along, right? According to you. You want to just support people that have it within their ideologies to go out and unalive both of us. Make it make sense.
The fact that Israel even like exists, honestly, is like kind of crazy.
Why? Why aren't they?
Really?
Why? Because
Why?
because they got promised in a book 3,000 years ago. Like, oh wow.
A Christian. Look at how you talk about the
because they
Bible.
What
What
are
about
you
the
talking
rights?
about?
Applied to the
Just
According
because I'm
to
a
the
Christian
very
doesn't mean I have to
same thing-
support the
built a
Israelis.
beautiful country.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh,
funny
really?
because he doesn't
Okay, so
realize
what?
the only people that
You don't,
preserve
you
the
don't think
Torah
that
that he reads
according
from
to the
are
same
the
thing.
Jews.
Do you know that the first half of the Bible is the Torah?
He doesn't.
Did you know also that it's written in there the reason why we call Lebanon Lebanon and how far back our relationship with them goes?
Yeah, it's
Did you know
unfortunate.
that the very first temple that was built during the time of Solomon, okay? These were gifts genuinely from our hearts to them to be able to have a place of worship. Are you kidding me right now? Have you ever even
People
read?
I've seen on TikTok that claim that Lebanese aren't even that the Israelis are the only people native to the Levant. That's like literally not true. Like the Lebanese, the Palestinians
Since when
are
did they
also.
say that? When did they
I'm
say
not
that?
saying you. I'm not saying you guys, but I'm
Say
saying
that.
I've
I've never
seen
heard Israelis say that Lebanese are not native to the Levant. Are you crazy?
I didn't say that you guys said that. I'm saying TikToks that I've seen on TikTok. A lot of people claim that the Israelis are the only people that descended from the Canaanites and they're the only people native to the Levant. And that's literally just not true.
I've never heard anybody
Dude, are
say
you kidding me? Do you want me to I've been on this app with these people for over a year now, okay? These people are now my friends. Like I've seen them for over a year. Never once has it ever been told to me or even mentioned to me that I'm not native to the Levant. Actually, quite the opposite. We've gone over the phonetic alphabet together and the Aramaic, and I've sat down and it's actually been very similar, and we've had multiple discussions. So just to let you know right now, like that's not where it's going at this point. Okay.
I didn't say you.
I'm
I didn't say you guys specifically. I'm just saying in my experience on other lives.
Well, he's getting
really
education from
so
people.
you want
We
me
know
to send you
everybody.
how many screenshots of those quote unquote pro pallies, these ones they sit there, it's blasphemous, okay? It's even blasphemous against God's word. They sat there and they were like, oh, the cedars were in Palestine. Where? I have screenshots of this. They make profiles and they've put it within their captions. So you're telling me though? Are you kidding me? Do you even know about the laws that go around in Lebanon to ensure that these individuals don't try to take over our country or even our territory, and why those laws were put in place? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Because you just see things based on face value, word of mouth, this type of thing, and then you formulate an opinion just based on that. I'm telling you based on, okay, what's the judicial system look like? Why are these laws put in place? Why was that law necessary? What were the attacks that happened? Did you know that it didn't just stop at just the Demore massacre? There was 15 other massacres that occurred after that. 150,000 Maronites lost their lives. And you know what? A majority of the other people, okay, I'm not saying just like all people hold that ideology, but even let's say people who are of the Islamist ideologies, who were, whether they be Druze or whatever, okay, and they joined in with them on massacring a whole bunch of people, okay, still till this day think that they're entitled to an opinion about how Maronites should act or feel or even exist within our own country, even though it's given to us, written since the time of God, since the very Old Testament, okay, all the way through to the New Testament, and God made it very clear. God made it very clear to us, okay? That's why the cedar is in our flag. Even the Psalms of David writes about it. Even the Old Testament writes about it. And God even said that it's within his hand. So it's not in a human being's hand. It's not just within a government's hands. It's not just within this, and that, okay? I'm telling you right now. My faith is much greater than that. But at the same time, I'm not going to have those types of individuals that want to cause acts of violence and go forward and start causing problems and strife and this and that. They don't know our culture. They don't know our ancestry. They don't know our history. They don't feel good with us. You know, the only reason why a majority of people within Lebanon right now speak Arabic rather than Aramaic is simply because of colonization. So make it make sense.
Lubna is the heart of
In
God.
the entirety of the
Lebanon
Middle
is
East.
part of the
The one,
Holy Land. You
the one,
stupid boy.
the one part
Do
they
you
didn't
know
talk
why
about
it's called
is
also
is
Lubna?
Israel,
It's
and that's
called
why they fought
Lubna,
for it.
but even Lubna, it's the heart of God. That's why we have the Mother Mary there, you know? Because we believe in our faith that the Blessed Mother, she was at the heart of everything. When you go and you say the Qadish, the Qadishat, okay, what do you think that that represents? Min Bet where? Bet Dawood, right? So I'm really confused as to whether or not you're really listening in to all of the mass when you're stepping into a Maronite Catholic church and understanding the more in-depth explanations and even the history and the truth of why we believe what we believe in and how. It's a
The
problem.
wedding of Cana is Lebanon. The first miracle Jesus ever performed was in Lebanon.
It was a miracle from God. this is how much the Lord loves all of us.
Bianca, you're still alive. How's it going?
God, ew.
Is it Benadam Megil?
Time he comes
Bianca,
in,
I
it's like
remember
a
one time
bleh.
you called me. You
Leave
called
her
me the
alone. She
anti.
doesn't want to talk to you.
You
Go away.
remember you called me the Antichrist that one time, Bianca? You called me anti. But I just want y'all to know.
Right, you're the
Listen,
Is
Jahid.
this
listen,
Julian 2.0?
You're
listen.
the
I'm the
It's
Jahid.
one.
Julian.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
it's just
Julian.
Julian
You're the
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
Jahid.
Julian,
sorry.
wait, every time you take a jab at the length of my life or question why
Uh
I'm
huh.
still alive,
Uh huh.
understand that you're cutting your life short by, I don't
No, I'm
know,
not.
3 years
I
every
warned
single
you to
time.
leave.
La,
I warned you to get up
mashallah.
out of there
No,
with your arrogance.
I
But
warn
here's the
you
thing.
to stop questioning
I don't
why
want
I'm
nothing to
still
happen to
alive. You
you.
understand that
But
I'm
you should.
anointed by God to be here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
be
God is
careful who
telling
you
you right
talk
now,
to. Be
get up out
careful
of
who
there
you
while you
talk to and how
can.
you talk to me.
You
Be
better
careful.
get up out of there while you can.
Okay,
Because here's the deal,
we'll
Bianca.
see.
Here's the deal. For the past year and a half, and step outside and look around. See, you don't have that same Jew ego, right? Because you're not, right? See, you don't mind telling people that you guys are getting your asses kicked, right? But if you step outside, and this is only for you in your heart, for you to know in your heart. If you step outside and look at the reality of what you saw, I told you it was going to happen over a year ago. So, right? So this time I'm telling you again, because see,
Listen,
the rich, powerful Jews, they don't care about you.
I live in
It's
a
time for
beautiful
you to get up
neighborhood.
out of there because it'll never be a safe place for you. Okay? Now that's off my
Just get bent
conscience.
over and you're
I've
so
been telling
frustrated
you
because
for a
you didn't use
year
Vaz
that
again.
Israel is
Can you
falling.
stop taking your anger
I've been
management
telling you
problems
for a
on
year,
us?
Bianca,
Bro, it's not
Israel is
our
Julian,
fault
don't
falling.
you
you have a
never
Okay?
child
used
bride that you
Vaz.
should be
Leave us
busy
Okay?
with?
alone,
I didn't
bro.
just start making this up.
So annoying. Every
I
time he
didn't
gets
just
bent
put the
over, he
Ayatollah.
gets
Listen, I
abused.
I
He
got
comes
so
here
tired of
to take
looking at
all
the
his
Ayatollah.
frustration out on the
Maronite,
Jews.
Julian
Bro,
supports
go
Nope.
away.
the
Julian
IIJC,
was
and this
right.
is what he
Wait,
wants for
Julian
Lebanon.
was right, Bianca.
okay, I'm
Bianca.
sorry. Me
Yeah, the
or
Antichrist
the
was
other
right. You
Oh,
one?
know what I'm
sorry,
saying?
the guy,
I
the
was right,
Maronite.
wasn't
Sorry
I?
about that,
Okay.
Maronite.
Oh,
If I were you, I'd get the hell up out of there.
But also, yeah, this is the
It's
kind of guy
going
that
nowhere
supports
fast.
the Shia militant movement, even though he's
Yeah.
Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
He's lost.
Yeah.
He's like
I
on
was
a
correct, wasn't I,
fringe.
Bianca? Go
He's like
outside and look
fringe
around. Didn't I
part
tell
of
you that Iron
Islam.
Dome was an
That's not even accepted
anti-Semitic?
by Islam.
Didn't I tell you the Iron Dome was phony? You guys are sitting up
Now,
here talking about everything you created. Did you
my
create it?
neighborhood, my
You
neighborhood
can't
looks the
create a way
same
to
as it
put
did
out
2
your
years
own.
ago, 3
You
years ago,
can't.
4 years
You
ago.
can't
In fact,
create a
there's
way to
just
put
newer
out your own
buildings.
forest fires.
There's just new
You
okay,
can't
buildings.
hang
create a
on.
way. You
I have a
can't
Gorillas.
beautiful
even defend
neighborhood.
your
It
own
has not been
country.
affected by
You
Iran.
can't even defend your own country. That THAAD
Gorillas, I
system is
have a quick
American.
question.
You need Americans to run
Gorillas,
that THAAD system.
I
Guess
have
what
a
though?
quick question for
The
you.
smart ones of us
Can I
know
ask
you're
you a
phony.
question, man? Hey, hang on. I got a quick
You got
question for
Anita
you.
up here because you know she
You
don't know
say,
nothing. But ask me what
hang
Muslims have
on.
created. Ask
Oh my
Julian that
gosh, can
question.
you let somebody else
You
talk, or
already
are you
know
just
it's
gonna keep
called
talking
terrorism
over
and
Yeah.
me?
suicide vests.
No, Bianca and
And you're not
Daniela
even
know.
part of the
Understand.
Muslim
No,
community.
this
They
is
don't
for
want you to
Bianca and
understand the
Just
Nation
Daniela.
of Islam.
You're
listen.
in danger forever. Forever. You're in danger. So you talk that tough shit and put on your poker face,
It
but
is
you
a
know in your
fearful
heart,
thing to be caught in the hands of
I
the Lord,
told you a year
Julian. It
ago.
is a
When you were
fearful thing to
pregnant,
be
I
caught in
told
the
you what
hands
was
of
going
the
to happen.
Lord.
Are
When
you
you were
Julian, he's
pregnant, I
freaking
told you what
defriending
was going
Bro,
to happen.
Women
this man is
because
Was this man
he
on
Bianca,
follows
when
Surah
you were
oxygen?
pregnant, I
434.
told you this was a reality. You didn't
I
listen.
am kicking in my
You
living
didn't
room,
listen.
and you can't do nothing
Yeah.
about
You
it.
guys cussed this
I
girl
live in
out. You guys
Israel,
cussed this
and
girl
you
out for
can't do
showing how
anything
horrific.
about it. Get mad, Julian. We
People
come
put
Mm-hmm.
naked
here,
pictures
we
on the
wake up
internet.
here. Ew,
What
what?
does he? Does he show his little Nash on the internet
What?
for us all to see?
Why do
Oh,
you do that, Julian?
now she's changing the subject.
Well,
Julian, why do you put
you're
naked pictures
focused
on
on me,
the
but I'm focusing it back on
No,
you.
I'm having a
You're a grown
conversation
man putting
that's
naked pictures on the
relative.
internet. That's
Listen,
embarrassing.
listen.
For
It's not
free.
gonna work.
For
It's
free.
not going to work.
Okay.
That
What's
that
gonna work? What am
Zio
I trying to
deflect
do?
Bianca. This conversation you and I are having right now is relative to the past year and a half. When you were
Yeah.
pregnant, we were having this conversation,
Okay.
and you don't want to know, but at least
Why
you
do
know
you
in your
keep
heart.
bringing up her
I want you
pregnancy?
to
What the
know in
heck
your
is
No,
wrong
heart.
with
he
I
you?
has
know I
a
was
like a
right.
fetish. He's
I
weird.
want you
Like
to
that
know in your
Maronite
heart that I know what your country looks like. You can lie all you want, but the smart ones of us know, and I told you what's going to happen. Now I'm
Wait, hold
telling
on,
you
Gorillas.
again.
I have a quick
I'm
question.
telling
What do you
you
have to do
again.
with the
If
Holy
you
Land,
have
then?
You're
children, get
boring.
up out of
Go
What do
here.
you have to do with the
away.
Holy
Get
Land?
out of there,
What
Bianca.
do you have to do
Go
with the Holy Land?
away.
Who are you to tell people? What do you have to do with the
I'm
Holy Land?
speaking prophecy is what I'm
No,
speaking.
تجدي shake
Well,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
speaking. I'm
I'm
تجدي له
speaking
speaking
Julian
prophecy
shake
prophecy.
too. I'm
it.
I
speaking a
told you it was going to
prophecy.
تجدي
happen.
له
I'm
shake
And
it.
speaking
guess
a
what?
prophecy
Doesn't
that
Be
your
for
stubborn and stay there,
prophecy
4,000
say
My
you
Bianca.
years
daughter is
before
telling
you're
you
gonna
to
be
be
quiet,
There's
you're
no
quiet,
gonna
there's
finish a
bro.
no future
prophecy.
My
there for you.
daughter is telling you to
Oh
be
my
quiet. You want to hear
goodness.
تجدي له shake it.
There's no
You
future
heard
there for
it?
you,
Check
Bianca.
it. Check it. Uskut. You can't put
There's
Julian,
no
fear
it's
in
not
future
us.
there for
prophecy
you,
and
We're
You're
Bianca.
not
really
scared
obsessed
of
with
that.
me.
comes
Nothing
by
you
And I
say
will
faith.
phases
bet
us.
you
You're boring. Go
anything.
away.
Daniela runs her
Go
bitch ass back
stand
to the
on a
United States.
podium with two
I
people and do
bet you
your
Daniela comes
Farrakhan
back to the United
BS,
States.
bro. Tagdilo,
I
check
bet you
it.
you run up out of there.
Check it. Got it? Check it. Yalla, next.
Doesn't your
But you
A
still
prophecy
future
haven't told
IDF,
us. You
coming?
a
still haven't
future
told
IDF
us,
soldier.
Gorillas, what your obsession is with the Holy Land when you have nothing to do with it.
Okay, Marinette, I think this is my first time meeting you. I believe. Okay, I don't ever remember meeting you, so we're having our first
That's because
conversation.
he's high and slapping his child bride most of the time. So let's
Right,
continue,
right,
Julian.
right.
But nevertheless,
Oh no, we've got the
be-
American that's simping
nevertheless,
for
I didn't
the
just start this
Shias.
conversation. I didn't
You
start
dropped
this
a shekel.
conversation.
You're
I
you're
told
already like
Bianca this when she
you're
was
already
pregnant.
cupping this man
Okay,
all the
but
way from
but
America.
what is
He's
your
in
You
Las
dropped a
Vegas.
shekel. You dropped some shekels
Maybe you
there.
could just cup
Uh-huh.
him some more.
Shout
Yeah.
to
Maybe
the
use both
Ayatollahs.
hands in your mouth.
Shout
Pick
to the
up your
Houthis.
shekels.
Shout to the Houthis. Shout to
My
the
shekels.
Are you
Shekels,
Yeah.
bro.
freaking
Our
Yeah.
kidding me?
GDP is so high with
Are you
shekels,
talking to this guy?
bro.
That's pretty
Yeah,
racist, bro.
wallah.
Yeah, of course it
Did you
is,
say
Yeah.
Daniela.
Walla?
Of course it is.
Julian,
I tell
you're
you what,
boring.
show
Julian,
me
you're
some
really,
pictures
really
of
boring.
Haifa though.
You're really, really
show me
boring.
Haifa.
Oh my god, bro. So boring.
How you like that, Bianca? You think I don't know about Haifa,
Why are you
Bianca?
obsessed with Bianca though?
Because Bianca's not a Jew. And guess what? She don't put on a poker
Why
face.
are
She
you
can't put on a
so
poker face like
obsessed
you.
with
She's worried, and
Bianca?
she should be.
Oh
She
my
should be worried.
goodness.
Yes,
What do
Bianca,
you
be
have to
very
do with the
worried. If
Levant?
I were
Are
you,
you
I'd
even
get the
from
hell
the
up out of
Levant?
there.
Why are you even talking about
There's
the
no
Levant?
future
Stay
there,
out of our
Bianca.
business.
Get out of
Stay out
there.
of our business.
You let
You
them
get out.
dumbass. You let these
You get out
dumbass.
and you get your
You
tongue
let
off of the
these Cupid
Levant.
stews
Oh
fool
my
your ass.
gosh.
But I can
Look
tell,
at
and
you.
you should be afraid. I'm keeping
Oh,
it
you
real. I
think
would
that we're
be.
the ones
I
brainwashed.
would
You're the
be.
one up here
Shit.
spreading hateful
Boring.
propaganda,
Listen,
but we're the
knowing
ones
that you can't,
brainwashed.
knowing that your country can't
Really? Go
defend
take a look in
itself,
the mirror.
knowing that your country can't defend itself, and you
Boring.
raising kids there,
Let me
oh
tell you
hell no.
something. You
Oh
gotta
hell
get
no.
up.
I would get the hell up
You
out of there.
gotta get up and leave. It's
So worry about
dangerous for
yourself. What do you
you
care
to.
about me for? You're so weird.
You
I
gotta get up
don't.
and you
So
think
worry
you
about
I
gotta
don't.
yourself.
leave.
But guess
You
what?
gotta run
I'm
and
going.
hide.
Listen. I
Do you
just want to
think that
take this time.
scares anybody? Do
I
you
only
think
want
that
to take
scares
this time to say I
anybody?
told
Do
you
Always been
you
so.
think
obsessed
that
with me.
affects
Leave me
I
alone.
you?
told you
You are
so.
boring. You're
Zio.
an
My
Zio.
God.
The
exhibition
Iron
that
Dome is
never got badge.
anti-Semitic.
You're walking
The
around the
Iron
world
Dome
and
is
some odd came
anti-Semitic.
between you know what, and you're taking it out on the
Didn't I
Jews.
tell you
Leave
the
us
Iron
alone,
Dome does
bro.
not work?
Go away.
Bianca,
Go cry to the
didn't
other
I tell you
continents
about
that
that phony
abused
ass
you.
Iron
It
Dome?
wasn't us. It wasn't a Jew.
Didn't
It
I tell you?
wasn't a
Don't you
Yes,
love how
Jew.
this
Julian.
Maronite guy
It
supports
was
Julian
not
more than the
Yes,
a
other lady
Julian.
in the
Jew.
space?
It
Can
was
you
not
believe
a
Right,
so,
Jew.
Maronite?
Leave us
Just because it
alone.
doesn't fit his agenda and he
And
likes to cup
dumbass
wolves,
Dave
Yeah,
it's
talking
fine.
about
crikey.
those
Yeah.
hypersonics hit
Voila.
an empty
Voila.
field.
Yeah,
Come to
They
the
said the
crikey.
top.
You should just
hypersonics hit an
convert
empty
now. Where's
Yeah,
your
field.
little
Steve
mat?
Irwin.
Walla
Yeah,
walla.
Just
Steve
get your
Irwin.
mat.
Yeah, Steve
Stevie
Irwin.
This is
Hey,
getting
hey,
Alexander.
don't
weird.
talk about Steve
Yeah,
Irwin. I will
fuck
literally
Steve
punch
Irwin.
someone in the
Dave, this is
jaw
Steve
getting
for
Irwin.
talking about
weird.
Steve
He's
Dave,
Irwin.
actually a good person.
Yeah,
drop
fuck
it.
You,
Steve
you're
Irwin.
fake
support the
Maronite. That
jihadist
is what you
terrorists.
are.
Yeah,
Get the
fuck
heck
Steve
out of
Irwin.
here.
Alalax.
Fuck Steve Irwin.
I would
Stevie.
get my
God,
Get out of
God
here.
live
I
the
would
Go
get
hang
my
out with the
stingray.
ass out
Shias.
of
Oh
there.
yeah.
Maybe you should
God
just
live the
convert already.
stingray.
You've
You
seen
can go
how
the
long I've I've been up
They'll
on
let
this
you.
panel. Have you heard a single cuss word come out of my
Guys,
mouth? You
Yeah,
not
it's
fear
getting
well,
God,
weird.
yeah,
man?
Write in the
well,
comments, Dave
Oh.
drop. This is getting
Dave, it's getting weird. Oh no. How dare you insult Steve? Who the fuck is Steve? What the fuck was going on here? So weird. What was weird? W potato. Listen, I don't get what What the fuck?
Like
Yes.
what? Why is it
What the
our
fuck happened?
fault? Why is it our fault? Okay, that Julian got bent over in jail. There was no Vaseline given to him. He's in pain, and he comes takes it on us every single day. Bro, you got hemorrhoids. Go buy something for it. Every day it's with us.
He's obsessed with me.
He's
What
obsessed with
would
the Jews. He came at Bianca. Bianca, you're alive. You're alive. Bianca told him she's an anointed one. So every time he comes for her, another day of his life cuts short. So,
wait, what? Bianca is what the what one?
an anointed one.
Oh yeah, she fucking is. Okay, so
Danielle.
wait. Say that part again.
Say what part?
What did Bianca say, Daniela?
Kid one, and every day that he comes at Bianca's life, another a day of his life cut short.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
What's funny
I
is you're
don't think
serious.
I don't
She's
think I
serious,
could
babe.
hold on, Bianca. I don't think I could have the balls to say that. Go ahead,
Well,
Bianca.
She
listen,
said it,
I
bro.
know
What
my
makes you
author-
have the balls to say that?
I know my
I'm wait.
I
What
know
was
my
the line? You're the what?
I said, "Touch not God's anointed," and I said, "Every time you come after me and question why I'm still alive," because he goes, "You're still alive? That's disgusting." The first thing he
I
says to
agree
me.
with that.
So
But
I say to him, because the Bible says about like the people who are of God, they're God's anointed ones, like the prophets and everything. So I said, "Touch not God's anointed." That's from the Bible. And then I said, every day that you question why I'm still alive, you're cutting your life short.
I don't
can I
have
be
a problem
honest?
with
Wait,
none of
hold
that.
on, Julian. I must say, I am offended at Julian making comments about your life, but I'm just as offended as somebody saying they are so special that if you say a negative thing about them, a day, your life is cut short by a
Bro,
full
she's
day.
Colombian, bro.
Christians believe that that we, along with the Jewish people, are a part of the chosen ones. So I'm
Okay,
chosen
so
by
if you talk
God
bad about any Christian or
to
Jew,
be a believer, and I believe that Christians have spiritual authority and blessings. Yes.
Okay, well, Dave,
Correct.
don't make it seem like I'm
See,
jumping on
Maronite,
Bianca.
right? You would say
wait,
the
so
same thing.
Maronite, you second that?
Yeah, she's also. Don't fuck
I don't
with
have a
her.
problem
Why are
with
you
her saying
talking
that.
for her? Maronite, you second that?
Can you please repeat it one more time? I'm sorry. Listening to this
He
guy
could
gave
come
me a
up and get
migraine.
pissed off at something like that because she had a problem with
Shut
Jewish
up,
soap.
Daniela.
You
Shut
shut
it
up, you
up.
convict.
Wait,
You
I said,
low
It's
IQ
getting
four
good.
no Vaz
Don't
convict.
ruin the party,
what the
Daniela.
hell
Don't
is
ruin the party.
not Muslima here? Muslima, are you gonna act normal
Oh my
or
god,
are you
bro.
going back to your terroristic ways?
it's the freak show tonight.
Well, that's every night. Let's be fair.
I don't want nothing to happen to Bianca, so let's establish
Listen,
that.
don't even talk to her. If not,
I
you
don't
just
So
want
got
let
her
me
6
ask
nothing to
her
hours
every
taken
happen.
off your
single
life.
day if she's alive. Bro, I had
I
to bring
want.
my
Well,
child to tell him to
listen,
be quiet, to
listen.
humble
So
him.
rude.
Maybe a voice
Everybody
of a
here
child
is
will
in
humble
danger.
this Jahil.
I'm
All
trying
right,
to get
hold on
up out of there.
hold on 1 second. Muslima, are you normal today or no?
So listen, Bianca, when you say
Oh,
Jews and
is that
Christians were
Anita?
chosen,
Oh my God.
God.
what's
Here we
up,
go.
Dave?
Why are you doing that? You're not Sabra. I let you up.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know that, but Muslima, it's not only for like you know what the meaning of Muslima? It
Yeah, but
means
there's
like someone
already. Yeah,
What does
everybody
that mean?
knows.
Dave, you
A
found you
suicide
a great
vest?
A
ally.
Muslim girl. A Muslim girl.
Anita's a
It's
great
not the same.
example of Dave. The rhetoric you want to push against Muslims, you found you a star player in Anita. I have to give it to you, bro.
How so?
You listen, you're brilliant. I understand, I was in television entertainment. You're brilliant. I will give you picked the perfect moron
On
Muslim, bro.
television entertainment,
You
bro.
picked the
You
I'm being
paid a
very
Why
woman
are
to
you
fucking
act
talking
as if
serious.
negative
she's
about me?
interviewing you. Because the man is lying. You have to pay a
Why do
woman to
you
put a
gotta
blonde
listen? Why
wig,
do you gotta
acting
ruin the
like she's
party?
interviewing him
Why do
as
you
if he's
gotta
a part of
ruin the
entertainment.
Why
Go
are you
Which is the
away.
changing
party?
the
Daniela
subject?
is the party, is she
I
not?
feel
No,
like
she's not. No, she's
Dave.
not.
I feel like
I
Julian
am
probably
giving
tried
you
out for the
credit.
Bitch,
WWE,
I've
and his
seen
you
life
that.
was
are.
And I
rejected.
hate to
You
This
are
say
the
is
this
his
type
about
of dude
Anita.
complaint.
that
This is
gets
where
I
thrown
he
hate to
out of
say this about
parties.
Anita, but
imbues
you
his
found you a
You're the
good
performative.
type of
dummy.
dude that gets thrown out of
Dave, you
parties.
found
I
you a
am
good
the
dummy,
life of
bro.
the party.
This
Wait, who's the
girl
good
said the
dummy?
Muslims
Anita.
created oil. She said the Muslims created. Dave, you know who to ask those questions to. You found you a good dummy, and she keeps talking too. She doesn't go back and study what Muslims have done.
But Julian, tell me what the Muslims have given to the world over the last 4 or 5 decades.
Whole over the last what?
4 or 5 decades, like in our lifetime, one generation, 2 generations. Let's go 80 years. What have they given the world?
What have they given the world?
Yeah.
Man, a lot of things. They built
Okay.
onto a lot of things, but the foundation was already.
Yeah, list them, please.
Oh, you want me to give you a list? Okay, I can
2022
pull it up.
World Cup, idiot.
Hold on, little bitch boy down there. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, but why are you limiting to the past 80 years, though?
Okay, how long do you need?
Well, Islam has been around, what, 1,500 years, right? Judaism and Christianity's been
Okay,
around
no
longer.
problem. Let's go 1,500 years.
Okay, to the beginning, okay. First of all, Anita was right. I think it was Anita who said about the medical stuff that the Islamic world is
Give me an
presenting.
example. There's a lot of medical stuff.
I'll actually put the dates right now. We're going back. Let's go back to the. No, Dave, you know I'm a scholar, bro. So
Of course you're a
don't even. Do
scholar.
you want me to pull it up?
You all are.
You want me?
Call
Okay,
themselves-
give me the
where's
screen.
your
Anita's a
degree
scholar.
from?
Give me the
Amula's
screen. You want
a
to give me the
scholar.
screen, bro?
Where's your degree from? Where's your degree from?
Marion
I got
had
the same
said
degree
world
that Jesus
Cup.
had.
Fucking-
Who
The
are we
same from the,
dealing
I got
with
the same
here?
degrees
Hamas
Jesus had.
University. Go ahead.
Soccer, yeah.
Okay.
It shows Bnei Sakhnin what they do.
Okay,
That's
so
what
Julian,
they
just so you know, what I'm looking for is something that that we use every day. They created hospitals.
I understand what you're looking for. You're not talking to Anita. I know things Anita doesn't. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Cataract surgery, surgical instruments, hospitals with wards in the 9th century, Baghdad.
They
And let's not
created
talk about the
Baghdad.
prisons.
What the fuck?
Numeral and decimal system, algorithms, algebra, mathematics,
Wait,
and astronomy,
stop,
Algebra,
You
wait.
did it.
algebra
Geography
pre
and engineering.
existed.
I waited for
geography
it.
and
1
engineering,
second.
world maps.
Can I have the big screen? I waited for the
Okay,
algebra
hold on
one.
1 second. And just so you know, before Daniela goes, there's not one Muslim that has come up here and did a 2nd grade math question correctly.
I
Okay,
waited
I'm
for
just
the
telling you
algebra.
that right now.
I can do a 2nd grade math.
Of
I'm a
course.
Muslim. Am I a Muslim now?
So they
a
claim they
scholar.
invented algebra. You did not
You don't
invent.
invent math.
You
Math is-
guys didn't
math is-
invent it.
math
You
is
just had a
God
dude.
invented math,
You had
dummy.
this dude Al Kawazimi. Okay, he comes up and says, "Let me give this shit a name."
Mhm.
What would we ever do without a dude giving something a fucking name? So we would call it something else, like butthole. So you're claiming algebra off of a
So
name?
are we having a serious
So
debate? or you
many
just-
civilians.
promised
Hello?
3,000.
Okay, you just
Okay,
did
well,
your-
you know
So
what?
you didn't
You know what,
invent
gorillas?
algebra.
Gorillas,
Thank
Gorillas,
you.
I want my alphabet back. Give me back my phonetic alphabet. Give it
He
back.
didn't
Okay.
invent math.
Okay, so
Next.
am I
So you're
debating
not good with
Daniela?
numbers. Next.
Okay,
Not good
so
with numbers.
let me respond. Let
The
me respond.
numbnut said World Cup. Okay,
Oh,
how did
so-
that help the world?
Give me the alphabet back right
Oh,
now.
so who am I
gorillas. You don't
debating?
deserve to have it.
Okay.
Give
No,
it back.
Julian, can you give me something that I use every day?
You use that? Do we use that?
Oh,
Okay.
what is it?
Listen, Jabir ibn Hayyan,
Yes, I use Jabir every day.
considered
What
the
the fuck?
father of chemistry, created methods purifying alcohol and oils. It goes on, bro. I can
It
keep
goes
going
on and on.
That
by the
doesn't
way,
make
You're
you
at the
the
end.
father
And
of
you know
my
what the most
alphabet.
important thing
You
is?
existed it.
And you know what the most important thing is?
Yeah,
What I
tell
have
me
to
the
Who
remind
most
you
started a
guys?
important
Let me
majority
thing,
of the
remind
please.
you guys.
sciences? Guess who started a
Let
majority
me
of the
remind you
sciences?
guys.
Christians and
Let
Jews.
me
Oh,
remind
What are you
wow.
you
talking
guys.
about?
Congrats. Jews invented circumcision. Congrats. Wow. Great. That's amazing.
Alcohol.
You're such a little
That's what
hater
they
with Stockholm
That's
syndrome.
crazy.
invented.
Yeah, it was
Listen.
promised
All right,
2,000 years ago.
wait, Marinite
Yeah,
down
whatever.
below. Just hold on, bro. I don't
Look
know
at
what the
this.
fuck you're all.
How did they
See, Dave, you
invent
don't really,
alcohol?
Dave, you
Alcohol
know I can
predates
answer,
Islam, bro.
and you
Okay.
really don't want an answer, bro. If
Okay,
you
Oh
don't
so
my
want an
gosh,
Julian.
answer,
no, because you're lying.
what am I
Okay.
lying about?
Oy vey.
What
And
is
by the
wrong with
way,
this
Prophet
dude down
Muhammad,
here?
the Holy Prophet
Qul haram.
Muhammad, is
Shura'ya.
considered by many
Eh?
scholars.
These guys
He's
used to
considered
have
by
Ayat
many
al-Haram
scholars
Muslim
Baloney.
the
dick
most
jammed
influential
his
man
mouth
in
in
the past
prison down
1,000
here below.
years. The most influential.
Listen, last night or yesterday morning, I had 3 rabbis on my panel, and today I have 2 Maronites. One seems like he's completely like unhinged or something, and the chick seems pretty normal. Okay, so what I want is Julian. Just give me the number one thing. Give me the top 2 things that everyday Americans like you and I use every day that that were created by a terrorist or I mean a Muslim? Go ahead. Give me the top two, please.
Yeah, thank you. Without 10 people talking to me at once.
No,
Okay.
give me the top two. Go ahead.
Okay, so what exactly is your question?
Okay, give me the top two things that Muslims created that you and I or everyday Americans use every day.
Well, the top two things would be my opinion, right? What I think is the most important.
Yeah, but we
Right.
know what Americans use, right? Americans use TV, a phone, a computer.
Oh, you mean inventions, right?
Very good.
Okay. Well, you can create something that's not necessarily invention, but fountains, water raising
Fountains?
machines. Yeah, water raising. You see fountains every day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Fountains.
Muslims created fountains.
Well, a Muslim by the name of Al-Jazari
Oh,
created
El
fountains.
Jazari. Okay.
Well, I'm looking at it's just a matter of what I think is the most important, but there's a lot of things. Accurate world maps. Remember,
Right. Waze
remember.
was created by a Jewish person, I believe.
Say what was created by a Jewish person?
Waze, the app Waze.
Oh, that could be. No one's denying what the Jews have created. They've been around for what 3,000 years. So no one's denying. That's not the question about what the Jews
Okay.
did.
Once again, the question is give me the top two things created by a Muslim that Americans use every day.
Okay, this thing called algorithm, we're using it right now. Okay, have you studied where that come from? And I can't pronounce the
The
word. But it's
algorithm comes from the Muzzies? Then
yes, from a Muslim
why
man.
is
The
this
concept
word?
of the
Wait,
concept
Julian.
of step-by-step problem solving in modern computing.
Oh,
Yes.
that's funny. That is funny.
Yes, bro. Yeah, you asked. You don't accept that?
But
You
how,
asked- you asked-
wait.
Here's the thing. This is the biggest thing in my opinion. Julian's personal opinion, because it's a
Yes,
matter of
go ahead.
opinion, right? My personal opinion, the biggest contribution is basically getting Europe out of the Dark Ages. Europe was in
Okay.
the Dark
Yes, everyday
Ages.
Americans use that. You're
No,
This is
you
what
wouldn't
I'm
know where
talking
America
about,
was,
Julian.
bro. You would not know where America was if Spain didn't provide the ships. It was Muslims who controlled Spain.
Do
That's
you
correct.
hear yourself?
No, do you? I know you don't know
Dude,
history,
don't
but
stutter. Do you fucking hear
do
yourself?
you hear me?
I asked you a question.
You
Give
asked
me
me
the
the
top
most
two
important
things
thing.
that Americans use every day. Your first answer was
Yeah,
a fucking
the land
fountain.
you're standing on, bro. You would not be here if it wasn't for the Muslims. By the way, did you know that
Oh,
George
too funny.
Washington?
Too funny,
Did you
man.
know that George Washington had a Quran and read the Quran? He's a Muslim.
That-
George Washington is a Muslim Shriner. Do you know what that is? A secret society. George Washington, the first president, studied the Holy Quran.
And
Did you
once
know
again,
that? Of course
just
you
to
did.
make sure everybody's
Do
clear
you know
that's
that the
listening.
scholars? Do you know that the scholars, many scholars and historians, call Muhammad the most influential man of the past 1,000 years? And there are more people on the planet Earth named after Muhammad than any other people, bro. So if you want to sit up here and act like the Muslim world have not contributed to the world, you sound like a moron, bro.
Hold on.
Did you know? Listen,
Hold
when
on,
Columbus
hold on.
had to
I
go
want-
into Spain,
Let me see if
Columbus
Bianca
didn't go to
wants-
France.
Hold on. Go ahead, Bianca.
So I wanted to explain fast before you guys keep going about the whole anointed thing, because you were asking me about that. Because you said that it's funny
No,
that
hold
I
on.
say-
No, I want to focus on this. I want to focus on
Okay.
this.
okay.
Hey,
Okay,
Bianca,
but
Bianca, before
I am
Victor,
I am
Victor.
offended by that you would say that.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to read in the yellow? You want to read in the yellow? Who translated, formalized, and commented on ancient Indian and Greek works. What does it say? It is even doubtable whether Al-Khwarizmi was really a Muslim. In all likelihood, he
That's
was
an
a
Arabic name.
Zoroastrian. Not even a Muslim. Iranian.
Shout out
A
Persians.
legit
No,
Persian
no. Why are you saying
Iranian.
he's not a Muslim?
Yeah, didn't even invent the
Why are
algebra,
you saying he's not a
Yahma.
Muslim, you
He
dumb
is
bunny?
not. He's a
You know, Muslims
Zoroastrian.
gave us black
No,
magic. Muslims,
You dumb bunny.
yeah, they gave us black magic, and that's where chemistry
Let me
comes
help
from.
this.
It's
Let me
called.
help these two
Wait,
dumb
wait, wait.
bunnies out.
No. I want to
Let me
answer.
help these two war zone bitches
Okay,
out.
hold on. Let Bianca explain black magic, because to be
Okay.
honest, I think that might be your best answer. So she's actually
Yeah,
helping
so
you.
that's well, chemistry comes from it, but yeah, it was because the Muslims were dabbling in black magic. It's called alchemia, which is why chemistry is called chemistry, like chemia, was because the Muslims were trying to figure out, like, you know, how to turn, like, what is it, lead into gold? What is it? Alchemy. In that kind of thing. So, or iron into gold. I don't know which metal was, but that's what they've contributed is black magic.
Congrats, Julian. You picked
The
a winning
word
religion.
algebra. Listen. The word
Okay,
algebra
let's not
is
get stuck
Arabic.
on
The
that.
word algebra
Guys,
itself.
you guys
Look,
forced this
shut
nice
up.
Algebra
Persian Zoroastrian
pre-existed.
You
What
can't
are you
defend your own
talking
to
country,
about?
so
convert
just
into
shut up.
Dave, can I
Existed
go ban
before.
for ban
You
with
shut
this
up.
dude
You
for a
can't. You
second?
built all this
Dave,
shit,
can
but
I
you
go
can't
ban
put
for
out
ban
your
with
own
this?
ban for
Okay,
ban.
relax. Go ahead, Danielle. What are you trying to do?
I
Just
want to do
listing
ban.
that.
Yeah, I want to do ban for ban with Julian. Israel
Okay,
antibiotics.
then nobody else interrupt, please.
Oh
Israel
my God,
Israel
Daniela.
antibiotics. Shush, Anita. Israel antibiotics.
So you're
Muslims
comparing?
toothbrush.
Is this a comparison with
Israel's
Israel?
antibiotics. Go.
You're listing things Muslims have brought to the world that are positive,
Okay,
not
toothbrush.
suicide.
How to
Okay,
brush your
hold on
teeth.
1 second. Let me get rid of you. Okay. Julian, you're going to list things that Muslims created,
Okay.
and she's going to list things that Jews have created. So
Okay.
she started. Good.
Okay, but I'm not trying to compare what Muslims. I'm not doubting
Antibiotics.
what
Go.
Muslims.
You think our
I'm
state
not
shouldn't
trying to.
exist?
I
You
didn't
think
come
we
up here
shouldn't
saying
exist?
Jews never created
Amazing.
nothing. I didn't say that.
Antibiotics. Go.
I am conceding
You
that
come
Jews
up and
create.
say every day that my state shouldn't exist.
What
Antibiotics.
does that got to do with
Go.
what we're talking about?
Antibiotics. Go.
What does "go" mean?
Ways.
What does go mean?
What do we?
I thought you were a
Antivirus.
scholar. What the fuck?
Your chip in your
Oh, you
iPhone.
want me to start naming things that
Colonoscopy.
Muslims created? Okay,
Jeans. Should
that's
I
what you mean,
continue?
Dan Bobby. Okay,
Should I
Vaccines.
that's what you
continue?
mean. Okay, I get it.
You know
That's
those
what you mean,
cars
Dan for
that
Dan.
don't have drivers?
Listen.
Israel.
Google.
Okay,
What?
so you said so. It's my turn to come up with
Should we
something. Is that
continue, Hannah?
okay?
We're going ban for ban, right, Hannah?
Okay.
Yep.
How
Drop,
about
drop him, Hannah. Drop him because the guy's stuttering. He doesn't know what to do. He's so confused. Algebra? No,
no?
Zoroastrian.
You don't want an
Forced to
answer.
convert to Islam.
You
Wait,
Go.
don't want
wait,
it.
let me break.
You're
I want to
playing
break down
that
this
dumb
chart.
game.
I want to
You're
break down
playing
this
that dumb
chart.
game. You just want
This
to
chart
talk.
is the chart of Nobel Peace Prizes. Okay, this is Jewish versus Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
There are 15 million Jews in the world, 1.5 billion Muslims. But out of 1.5 billion Muslims, there's only 3 Nobel Prize winners, but only 15 million Jews, 165. So that means 25% of the total Nobel Prize winners are Jewish, whereas 0.46% of the Nobel Prize winners are Muslim. So
What
there's not even a
productive
comparison when
people
they
of
make.
society they are, huh?
Yeah, they
So
make
your
such a small
point is
percent of the
Jews have
world,
done more
yet they
than
have
Muslims?
contributed more to making the world a better place. Whereas
Well, you've been
Muslims,
around twice as long.
barely a few. There's only 3.
You've been around twice as long.
So what you would have done
Well, then
six?
they should have twice. Look at the math, Julian.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
they should have
now
had
so
six.
now
So
this
No,
is
wait,
well,
You said they
Julian.
invented algebra.
So
Okay.
let's just double the Muslims their peace prizes, and now they have 6.
do you really
I
want to
have
talk
a quick
about
Oh,
question.
wait.
do
Do
you
you?
really want to
Bianca,
talk
just
about a
because
peace
I'm
prize right
curious,
now
Yeah.
with
can
what's
you
going
show me
on
how
with
many
Israel? Nobody considers
Christians?
Israel
Yeah,
Hold
I'll
on,
look
let
it. I'll see if I
Marinite
can.
talk. Hold on. What did you say, Marinite? What do you want her to show you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just curious. I just wanted to know the stat, like how many Christians have received Nobel Peace
I'll look
Prizes.
into it.
I was
I'm
just
willing to
curious
bet more
because
than 3.
Yeah, I agree with
Fucking,
that.
fucking idiots.
Well, can I add another important point?
Oh, go ahead, Tal.
Most of the things that Julian is talking about were created like before 500, 600 years. If you go and check for the last 2 centuries, like the last 200 years at least, it will be very difficult to find anything. And you know why? Because most of the time they focusing on terrorizing and colonizing. They're not doing anything else. If you compare it to what the Jews did for the last 200 years, you cannot even compare it. Like, it's crazy.
Okay, so you want to compare. Okay, so that's what we're doing, a comparison. Well, it's
Oh my
like this.
God, we've been
I
Wait,
trying
we've
to
been
do
doing
that
the
for the
I
last
think
comparison
this
few
is
for
a
like a
fair
half an hour
question.
now. What the
I
fuck?
think this is a fair question, right? If you're so great at inventing things, how come you can't stop the Muslims from attacking your country? Period.
We
If
do.
you're
We
so
actually
great, no, you
do.
didn't.
I
No, you
mean,
didn't.
how do
We
you
all know
put
you
animals
didn't.
in a
You
cage
can't
like
stop the
game?
Houthis. You can't stop Hamas.
We
Even
can't
that
stop
Thad
the
system, that Thad system
Julian,
is
I've
a
already
Been
told
very.
you.
doing that.
The
Go
guys with the
ahead.
sandals.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
even
they're
put out your
they're
And
really
own
then
hard to
All right,
stop.
hold
wildfire.
on. I'm talking. Bianca, good. Answer Maronite's question.
so this is only up until 2000, but this is the Christian contribution to the Nobel Peace Prize. We've contributed up until then it was 65%, but today, 25 years later, it's now around 75% of Nobel Peace Prize is from us. So
That's really neat. Like the pie chart, because my thing was like I just
Okay, Maronite's a
the
fan
way
of
they split up.
pie charts. Go ahead, Maronite.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I like
I'm just kidding.
statistics
Go
and I
ahead.
like facts. You know, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. And I think
Amen.
that
Oh, we love
I
that,
think that
Marinette.
this is kind of cool. I mean, oh, by the way, that wasn't my quote. By the way, I don't take credit for
It's all
other
right. Take the
people's
credit.
work. I believe
Just
that
take
was
it.
who was
It's
it?
okay. It's
The
okay. Let's focus
boxer
on how
from
pretty
TNT.
the pie chart is.
Christians and Jews basically are saving the world, and we've been saving the world for the past 100 years. This is 100 years worth
You
of
can't save your own ass
contributions.
right now. Shut
Hang
up.
on, hang on.
Julian's
Yeah,
Bianca,
getting
yeah, yeah,
triggered.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Bianca,
save.
no,
They
before
can't
you say
save
that,
their
Really
own
Christian,
fucking
triggered.
ass right
hang
now,
on.
bro.
I just want to
Yeah,
get this
okay.
Bianca
I
person.
love seeing him have the
Give me a
Muhammad
minute.
sniff.
Dave,
I'm
you knew this,
I'm
bro.
anointed to be
Oh,
alive,
here
and
we
you're
go.
challenging
You know,
me.
you know
Okay.
when,
Guys,
you know
I
keep
when
got
I
no
digging
know
in.
problem.
that,
I got no
you know
problem
when
with
I
you,
Digging
know,
in
Bianca.
for
when I know
Julian.
that this guy is losing every time that he's saying Houthis or Ayatollah,
Because
he's
that's
losing.
reality, bro. That's
It's like
reality
he's
right
only. It's like
now.
he's
Bianca,
only
why did you
vocabulary.
say
Man,
Jews
it
and Christians
clicks.
are special? What makes you so
It
If you
special?
guys are so
clicks
Because we're
special,
only
for
why you don't
Stop.
Julian.
defend
Stop.
yourself?
Stop.
Jesus,
Please.
oh gosh.
Stop.
because
Hold on. Anita, so hold on 1 second. For the last half an hour, we have compared the different religions and what they have given to the world. So on the
Yeah.
scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassed are you of your religion? 10 being the
I'm
greatest.
not
Go ahead.
embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed of my religion. I'm actually proud to be a Muslim. And the toothbrush that you
On
use was
shouldn't
invented
Wednesdays.
by
be.
Muslims.
You
When you
shouldn't
brush
Shut
be.
the
your teeth,
fuck up
you should
with the
be
Toothbrush.
grateful to
toothbrush.
The
Muslims.
toothbrush.
I
Thank you,
know
Anita.
We brought
it's
Thank you,
crazy.
Anita.
Yes.
Can I
You
can I can I
brought the
tell them
toothbrush.
something?
They
Can I
didn't
talk for a
invent the
second?
toothbrush.
Okay?
Hello,
There's a
hello.
lot of things that
Okay,
Muslim
Anita,
universities,
give me a second.
toothbrush. What else have we invented? Hospitals.
Okay,
You should
can
be
I
grateful.
Toothbrush?
speak? You did not
Surgical.
do shit to hospitals,
The
okay?
first surgery
Relax.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
done in the world was
Okay,
by a Muslim.
can I say
You
something?
understand that? Fucking idiot.
Anita, let me say something. You guys actually, the BOMBs, you guys haven't even created that. Who created that?
They do have a
China. Which
very
is
good
crazy.
desserts.
They
I'll
didn't
give them that.
what?
No,
When
but
you
we've seen in history
Very
that
good
the
desserts.
Muslims come
Desserts.
later and then they
Muslims
steal
brush
No,
everybody
actually
else's
China
idea
created
and
that,
claim it as
which
their
is
own.
No, they
insane
didn't.
to
We
me.
created the toothbrush.
You did it with religion, and now you're doing
Antibiotics
it with the
and
toothbrush.
being
You can
able
go
to
and Google
communicate
that.
over freaking
Muslims
telephones.
didn't invent the
Atrocities. The
modern.
pen.
See?
Hold on 1 second.
Muslims
Oh, go ahead, Danielle.
didn't invent the modern toothbrush. They take it out of here saying that their prophet had good hygiene while he literally squirted yellow thingy
What the
out of
fuck?
like, bro, you
Daniela is
didn't
just a
invent
hater.
it.
This is how people
Was
You
they can
Muhammad a
didn't.
Google it.
squirter?
You're trying to
And
Why
use.
water,
You're
guys.
trying to
Muslims
use your
Google it,
prophet
please.
Muhammad. The
What
guy
did
literally
Muslims
wiped
invent?
it with rocks. Are you kidding me?
Surgery.
Muslims
Silliness.
didn't invent
We invented the
modern
soap. When you
toothbrush.
shower yourself, you know the soap that we use?
Didn't means
Muslims
you
invented
didn't.
soap.
Not
Muhammad
you
squirted.
guys,
That's what I
okay?
took from that
Exactly.
sentence.
Not
Let
you
me
guys,
let me tell
modern
you,
day.
you
Let me
can't
find out
claim
who did.
everything that China has done to yourself. I'm sorry, because China again, they created the BOMBs. You guys took it, and ran with that. That's the saddest part.
We
Julian, are
created
you
the
Create that.
proud?
At
Wait,
least
hold
be
on
a
1 second.
virgin.
Julian, are you proud to be a Muslim after this conversation?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, things are going well.
You know
Wait,
what?
but
Listen, you know what?
Daniela, Daniela, I just wanted
Dave,
to say
they
that
can
your
do all of
nails are
that
looking
talking, but they
fabulous.
can't
Can I see
defend
those?
themselves, bro.
Let me see the
That
nails.
Iron Dome is phony,
Oh,
but they
those are
do all
cute.
this shit.
I
They're
love that
so
All right,
color.
smart.
Julian, don't have a
They're so
complete
smart, but they
meltdown.
need America, right?
Do
Anita,
you know
you're
what's
gonna
funny?
Muslims
lose
That
invented
Trump to
even
nails.
China, okay,
even the
buddy?
fonts that you're using right now in this
You
conversation,
need to come up with a way to
it's
defend
because
your
of
country.
us. It's because of
Julian,
us.
No, invent something to keep them hypersonics off your ass. How
Julian,
about no, Dave? You know,
you're
Dave.
embarrassing
No,
yourself.
you're
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Okay,
We're
listen.
sitting here
Toothbrushes
talking
and
about what the fuck you
toothbrushes, and
invented,
they put a
and you
name on
can't even put
algebra.
out your own
That's it.
wildfires. What the fuck are
When
you
you
They gave
talking
the
brush your
about?
name.
teeth and use a soap, be
You
thankful
can't
Yeah,
for
even
and you
put out your
cannot
own
die in
damn
a hospital
wildfires.
and call your
Julian,
grandma in
Julian,
Somalia because of us.
and
That's the
Julian,
When did
difference.
they invent soap,
and
Anita?
this whole wildfire
Was it in
argument
prison?
that you keep throwing in their face is dumb as fuck. When Canada, the state of Israel, among other places, helped us put out wildfires. So why do you do that?
Well, it's not about
Well,
helping.
well,
If you're so brilliant, wait, not just the wildfires. You can't stop Iran,
Julian,
Muslims.
stop
You can't
using the
stop Muslims from
wildfires.
ripping you a
That's
new
dumb. It's
asshole.
But
dumb.
doesn't
You
Iran get
can't stop
support
the
from Russia?
Houthis.
Are you
Like,
kidding me? So that's all
listen,
Dave,
you
if
have
we're
to
talking about
contribute to
nobody's falling
embarrassment
society?
when
for
you
Wait, wait,
it.
have
wait.
the
Hang on, hang on,
opportunity,
hang on.
The
That's
people are
all you
not
have
dumb
to
no
contribute to
more.
society? Are you kidding me?
we
I
have
just
Violence
gave
and
you the
threatening
algorithm.
people? Are
It
you
was
freaking
Muslims
kidding
who
me, dude? Do
started
you
the
hear yourself?
algorithm.
we
Are
have
you freaking
contributed
kidding me?
I tell you,
universities, hospitals.
I
use
asked you
your
about
Jewish
soap, Anita.
brilliance and keep the Iranians off your ass. How about you do
You
that?
know what? Why
Use your
don't you
Jewish
Iranians
use
didn't
your
invent
brilliance
soap.
and get
intelligence
your
for
hostages
2
back.
minutes
Use your
and
Jewish
stop
brilliance
threatening
and get your
people?
hostages
Because
back. Because guess
obviously
what?
it
Bianca's
takes 2 brain
terrified, and
cells
she should
to
be.
Nah,
put
there's
together
another
a
day off your
coherent
fucking life.
There you
sentence
Bianca, you
go.
should be
without having to
terrified.
Listen,
threaten
you should
Get
be
out of
others.
there,
terrified.
Bianca.
It is a fearful thing to be caught in the hands of the Lord.
Oh my god. Just imagine, I wish I had the balls to say to somebody, once again, that it's just me, okay? Everybody knows I like Bianca, always have, always will. However, I do not have the balls to say to somebody that if you say something negative about me, that cuts one full day off your fucking life. Who the fuck, like, the gumption? Who the fuck do you think you are? Answer me that.
Dave.
Bianca, go ahead. Tell me. What
Okay.
gives you. Go
People
ahead.
can't talk shit about me. That's not gonna cut days off
I'm
their
not
life.
talking shit on you. I
No,
want to
I'm
know
not. What
what
he's
the
doing is
secret sauce is.
he's questioning that I'm alive. He's questioning my life, and that's gonna bring consequences for him. I'm sorry. It just is. Listen, and when I said I'm anointed, Christians are anointed by God to continue spreading his word and his light. So like it's kind of like if you hire, like let's say Trump, right? Trump hires somebody to go to, gets an ambassador, and he goes to, I don't know, China, okay? He's going to send with him special security. I don't know if it's military or Secret Service to protect him. That's kind of how it works. I have extra protection because I'm doing the work of God.
Oh my God.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I'm anointed and protected because God has angels around me, and anybody who's trying to do anything bad against me, it'll all return to sender. It'll all come back on them. That's what I'm saying. So he's saying, why are you alive? Like, that's actually really fucking offensive because I'm a mother of 4 children. I'm a wife. I don't do anything to anybody. So for him to say that to me is fucking wild and insane. And God doesn't like that because I
Okay.
work for God.
Just another question, and this goes back a while, maybe even this is back after Christmas.
Yeah.
There was a priest that you
Brandon
shared.
Biggs, baby. Oh my God. He said
Oh my
something
God!
crazy.
Listen to you. Okay,
He said something
regardless,
scary. Okay.
the question is very simple, and if you guys search up Brandon Biggs, this guy
Predicted.
this guy predicts things. Sometimes he's wrong. I mean, come on, Bianca. He's not.
Yeah, but what he's right, it was very specific and crazy.
Okay, but I could make 1,000 crazy predictions, and 2 of them are going to be
That
correct.
Trump is gonna get shot in the ear?
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
That's
no
so
problem.
specific.
Okay, no problem. So why is it that Brandon Biggs is so special that God literally is talking to him and giving him inside information. Why
Sacrifice.
is he such a great Christian
Well, I don't know if he's
versus
legit.
you?
To be
Go
honest,
ahead.
I don't know if he's working for God or for the devil, because the devil can tell you stuff too. But what I'm like psychics and stuff and witches. But if he's legit, let's say it's God, right? It has to be sacrifice. He must have suffered a lot of terrible things in his life.
Okay.
If you suffer a lot, God will bless you more.
Okay, so that's how you get to that level. How do you get to the level where you're at that if somebody talks shit on you, boom, one day off their life?
Well, I have suffered a lot, and I've had terrible things happen to me in my life. But I think even more than having to suffer is that you just have to like be obedient and try to do your best to do whatever God tells you to do. You have to be obedient, and God will you'll have a closer relationship with the Holy Spirit, and you'll be able to hear and know things, and have guidance in life, spiritual guidance.
Okay, but like actually though, Bianca said either follow the light or lights out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I don't think I could have. Like I said, the balls to say to somebody, "Look, you said something negative about me. You literally just cut your life short by 24 hours."
I've seen crazy things happen to people, and like I don't even ask for it, to people who have done really bad things to me or my husband or my family, and it's not because I asked for it. Just when you go up to people who are innocent, even innocent people, you don't even have to necessarily know God, but people who haven't done anything to you, and you are consistently attacking them, defaming them, hurting them, like God does not like that. God will get his revenge on you.
Like, I
By
don't
the
need
way,
to do anything.
oh,
Karma will hit you back. Hashem will take care of you. Because I truly believe in karma. I think karma is real.
yeah.
And I've noticed that a lot of people that come from a malice place to harm somebody, it backfires. Even if one person did something bad, but if somebody's working in malice ways to harm them, it backfires really bad.
There's a concept in the Bible called, because I don't like using the word karma because it comes from like Hinduism, but there's a concept called you reap what you sow. So like if you reap seeds of spite and hypocrisy and evil and malice, then you will harvest that in your life.
I totally
But if you're
agree.
innocent, but if you're innocent and you don't mean to, like you make mistakes and maybe you hurt somebody, but if you weren't intentionally trying to, then like you'll be okay because it was innocent. So that's why I say that. I've seen crazy
No,
shit
I'm
happen.
not. I am not. Hey, Dave, I'm not making mockery of what she said. I respect what she said.
Oh, are you afraid of her?
Well,
Well,
afraid is a
don't
strong
start
word.
letters.
Close. It's not.
Oh, you
I'm
are
afraid
afraid
of
of her.
her. No, it's not that I'm afraid of her. It's I understand
Of me. He's not afraid
I
of me.
understand the
Afraid of
power of God and the
yeah.
power of. Listen, I've had witchcraft put on me, and I'm here to tell you it's real. Now, I'm not saying she's talking about witchcraft, but the
Wait,
fact
hold
of the
up,
matter,
hold up. How was witchcraft
Why am
put
I
on
not
you?
surprised?
bro, don't trip, especially South America, bro. That's real shit, bro. I don't play games with that, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but she's
there's
not
a
talking
lot,
about magic.
that Bianca is saying that I agree with when she gets into the UFOs. I agree with that. This guy that she's talking about, and remember, she's from South America now. She done seen some shit that's real. Okay, you laugh if you want to. I'm not gonna laugh because words do have power and spells are real. And I'm not saying she's a witch and all that
So
kind of
she's
stuff.
a witch.
Oh, wait,
No, I'm
wait.
not
Another
If
saying that.
word.
words,
I'm not.
if
No, he
I'm not
words
knows I'm
have
saying
not
that.
a
power,
witch. He
one
knows I'm
second.
not a
I'm
witch.
not
If
saying that.
You're
words, if
tricky.
words
He
have
knows I'm not a
power,
witch
I'm
because
not saying
he won't
that.
Julia,
even bring himself to make an accusation like that, because that will fucking, that's a nail in the coffin.
That's
He
gonna be
knows
a
I'm
Because I
not
full
a
want to
week
tell
witch.
the
off your
truth.
fucking life. You
He
fucking
I
knows I'm
understand
not a
you
witch.
don't
He knows I'm
listen.
not a witch. He
No,
knows
no,
I'm not a witch.
she's not a witch. But
You're
what
not a saint
she's
either.
talking
You're
about.
not a saint.
No, but nevertheless, she's speaking about a principle that I agree with.
Yeah, he knows.
I just happen to believe that principle is hidden in Israel. That's what I
when you
believe.
said you wanted my
I
kids
believe
6 feet
karma is
under,
real. I
remember when you
believe you
said,
reap what you sow.
when you said that you want my children 6 feet under, I just want to tell you
There you
something.
go, putting words in
Life
my
and
mouth.
death, you said it.
There you go,
Life and
lying
death,
on me again.
life and death
Okay.
are on the tip of our
There you
tongues.
go, lying
When
on me.
you wish
Listen,
that upon somebody, think twice
nobody.
before you do
Listen,
something like
All
that.
I
right. Can I
wish.
You
explain
said
something
it.
to the
I
host?
wish. Listen,
You guys are lying to him.
it's not even what
My
I wish.
whole
I'm watching
family,
prophecy.
You
I'm
said you
watching
want my
Prophet
whole
Luke
family
21:20.
6 feet under the ground.
I'm watching
You
God
told me,
work.
Daniela, I want your family 6 feet under the ground. I asked you my children,
I
and
said
you
your family.
said
You're a
yes. It
liar.
was on Dave's panel,
Listen,
bro.
go play
Dave,
it. Go play it, you
Dave,
liar.
do you
Go
Don't
remember
speak
play
when
for
he
it.
me,
said it?
Daniela.
Come on, Dave.
I
I
bet you can't
remember
play it.
vaguely that conversation, and I dropped everybody and said he's out of his mind. I do. I'm
Here's
not going
what
to
You
I
lie to
said
you. I
said.
yes,
can't quote it
your
word for word.
Here's
children,
what I said.
Daniela.
Listen,
So
if I said
life
it, I
and
tell you I
death,
said it.
life
Daniela,
and
I'm not
death is
afraid of
on
you.
the
If I
tip of the
said it,
tongue.
I'll
You
tell you
said
I
it, you
said it.
liar. You
I'm not
liar.
afraid
You
of
said, I want
you.
your whole family 6 feet under the
Bullshit.
ground.
That's not my
And then I
language.
asked you, and then
Bullshit.
bro,
Go
I
play
swear
it.
on
You
my
record
children's
everything.
head.
Come
I
on,
swear
Where
Miss
was
on,
this
I
Massad.
curse that
swear,
Play
South
it then,
American
I
put
bitch.
on you?
swear
Play
How
it,
on
you
old were
my
you
lying
to
bitch.
kids.
say that about Daniela?
You liar, I
You
What do
swear
guys
you
on
mean
trying
my
it's
your
not your
best.
kids.
language?
Can't
You were
nobody
here.
No,
up here whoop me.
wait,
You were here
Julian,
Can't
Julian,
nobody
celebrating
up here
when
whoop me,
Iran
okay?
put
Julian.
So
I'm
why
sent
would I
sorry.
lie?
missiles here. What are you
Julian,
talking
you know why?
about?
You know why I know what I know? Because not just because I'm South American, because I grew up around Puerto Ricans, so I know what they be doing.
Andele,
Well, the
mami,
whole point is,
andele.
You know I
let's
know what they be
let's. The
doing.
whole point is, Dave is trying to make it out seem like it's some old hypothetical. No, it's real, Dave. That's the point. That's the point. Dave, you see number one on your
Wait,
thing?
but
When you,
hang on,
no,
gorillas.
it's the same
Wait,
thing you're
no,
saying,
no, no.
Dave. Is that
I have a serious problem with that though, because I believe when you're a true believer in like the Most High, like there's no type of like witchcraft, no type of like
okay?
negativity, nothing that
Can't
Say
can
what
touch
you want to
us.
stick
It
say.
on
can't touch
you.
us. It can't
Say
touch
what you
That's
us.
want to
Satan.
say. I know what
It
I've
can't touch
seen.
us.
You can say what you want to
You know
You
what?
say.
want
You
to
know
tell
what?
us? You want to share your dark
So you
spell
can
or
laugh.
whatever?
So you can
Who?
laugh, right?
What?
So you can
Julian
laugh,
said he
Dave.
was under a spell or
Who's
something.
No,
laughing?
no, no. It's real.
I'm not.
I've seen it. I've seen like demons manifest
Yeah,
in
he wants
people.
to
It's
laugh. See, he
and
thinks. See,
I've
I don't
seen
play with that.
stories. The way that it works is okay. Like, but so if you're a Christian, no, it can't touch you hypothetically. But let's say you're a Christian in sin and you're doing something bad, like you're like cheating on your wife, then that shit can come
He's
and mess
right.
with your life because it's
He's
an
right.
open door. You have to have an open door, and then the curses can come in. But if you
He's
are
freaking
not
right.
sinning, you're protected.
Okay, so
No,
Wait,
why
hang
would
on. So
anyone
I
do
have a
that
quick
to you?
question. So Julian, what doors are you opening up in your life, man?
Muslim Maronite princess. That's why. That's the
okay,
door.
so this is what I'm saying.
Tells us
Oh,
he
so
wants us
hang on,
I
wait
didn't
on,
believe
Julian.
in
She
this
just
shit.
said something,
I
this
didn't believe
Shaitanic
in it.
bitch.
Listen, I
You
didn't
said
believe
because
in
we're a Muslim, our doors are
seeing
open
is
for what?
believing for me.
Yes, for sin,
Okay.
for curses to come, they can hurt you.
No, they
Black
can't.
No,
magic.
no,
They
no.
can't.
Hang
Wallahi,
on.
the line. They
No.
can't. They
Muslima,
can't.
Muslima.
Because we are
What I
protected.
asked was what. Okay, Muslima. My question was what door of sin did he open? Because he's saying that there was a form of witchcraft or something that stuck to him or affected his life. So I'm asking him because these types of things, right? When like you're a believer, like in the Most High, like these things don't have the ability to touch a believer.
Well, no, I
So
agree with you.
you gotta be
Believe
He
No,
careful
wait.
with the
opening
things
doors to
you
Chris Brown.
watch.
That's what
Okay.
he actually said.
So let me clarify because you just jump into conclusions. This is before I was a Muslim. I seen things as a young kid. I seen things. I've lived overseas. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you how. Look, it was a Jewish guy. It
Oh
was a
no,
Jewish. No, this is the
Wait,
truth.
this
stop.
might
This
all
is
make
scary.
sense now.
No,
Go
no.
ahead,
Now that I'm
Julian. Go
thinking
ahead.
about it.
Okay,
Okay.
guys,
See.
like this is
See,
Protected.
it's
I'm
like
happening.
protected in the name of
I'm not
Jesus.
sure
Me
if
and
you want a
Maronite Princess
serious
are
answer.
and
Yep.
golden. Go
Okay,
ahead,
We're
but
tell us.
the
protected right
fact of the
now.
matter is,
May be bound up.
it was
Sent
in a
back to the pit
situation
of hell.
where this is 20 years ago in the 90s, right? When I was in federal prison, right? One of the inmates was a Jewish guy. This is
Why
true
am I
story.
not surprised?
Okay, so
Why
you,
am I not
okay.
Story because
surprised?
it could
Back
be
then,
true.
when you have
All
hair.
right.
All
Was
right,
this when
hold
you were
on.
I
Let's
chasing
forgot
back
it was a
people
off.
in
Jewish guy.
prison?
I forgot it was a Jewish guy, but here's the story. He was in there for selling illegal arms or some shit. He was in there federal, right? And he was telling a story. He had been all over the world and he was telling us a story about how he went to Brazil. This is his story now. I got
Can you
my
wrap
own.
it up? Get to the point.
Okay, he went to Brazil and something happened and he told us that a woman in Brazil put a spell on him and he was around a bunch of black guys and we all laughed at him and he was very serious and he looked at us and he said, "You see, you don't even know the power of your own people." Right? So years later is exactly what Bianca is saying. I was dealing with a girl from Latin America, and I know what the hell happened. And I know, and I wasn't living my life correctly, which I guess that's Maronite's point. Yeah, when you're not living your life correctly and you don't believe in God, you can be susceptible to that. Absolutely. I don't care what
I
none of y'all
agree.
believe. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I agree with that
Okay,
story.
so when y'all
I
see me
don't
get up
believe in
here,
any of that.
when
I
y'all
thought
see
I
me
just
drugs
get
call
were
it
up here
allowed in our
talking
Satan.
shit,
religion.
listen,
I like it
I'm
when it's
Drugs
one
are not
man.
logical.
allowed.
I'm one man. We know that the
That won't
Jewish
last long.
community in the world are a very powerful people. You guys have the power to do a lot of things. The reason I talk the shit that I talk is because I believe in God and I believe that I'm protected. That's why I talk the shit that I talk. I
Okay,
believe in
Julian, so
God
you think they
100%
practice?
wholeheartedly.
Are you saying that Jewish people are witches, like they practice magic, black magic?
No, it's not a Jewish thing. It's not a Jewish
Did
thing.
you not listen to the story, Anita? Where were
It's a
you?
fact.
He's
No,
trying to
no, it was.
instigate something.
It
It's
just
It's
happened
actually
to be a Jewish
forbidden in
guy to tell the
Judaism.
story.
So
Okay, I don't even know if he was religious, but the fact of the matter is, I've seen it to be real. I've had women put witchcraft on me. This is true freaking shit. Okay.
But Julian, do you ever
I
ask
have a
yourself
brother who's
why
living
were
a life
so
in
many people
sin.
trying to curse you?
I have a brother who's living a life in sin, and he's fucking. These are like tough dude. This tough dude does not go to church. He believes in God, but yep. The second he heard that one of his hoes have put something on him, he ran running to my mom to start covering him in prayer because
Hell
he
yeah.
knows they start. It
So
can create
Bianca,
addictions in your
Until
life.
you
Like
see a
addicted to
demon for
them.
real.
Weird stuff starts
Yeah.
happening around
what
you.
magic? Are we talking about black magic? Because I'm about to put it all on you,
We're talking
motherfuckers.
about
I don't
demons
Yeah, I
and
believe
want to
in
dark
see
it.
it.
Yeah,
spirits.
Try.
I don't
We're
believe
talking
in it.
about
In
dark
Hi, Anita.
Judaism,
spirits is
it's
what we're
not
talking
allowed to
about.
believe in it
Wait,
whatsoever.
what? I'm
thank you.
so
We
confused. Just
say
2 minutes ago, you said you didn't like the conversation and that you were afraid of this stuff, and then now you're saying that you're going to participate
Now I
in it.
get what
I'm
you guys are
Moses,
saying. We're talking
please
about
just
black
don't.
learn that
magic.
Anita is all over
and
the shop.
rabbis tell
No.
us in Judaism,
Wait,
you know,
hang on.
sometimes. Sorry.
Hmm.
I just want to say
Oh my
a
God.
car ran over 20 people in Los Angeles right now.
A what?
Who
Say
did?
that again.
Yeah. A car ran over 20 people in Los Angeles right
I
now.
bet you it was
Now,
Wait,
Christian.
what?
I
any
bet you it was a.
guess which
I
religion is the car driver?
Oh, you want
Any
to
I
guess?
guess?
don't know.
mentally
Okay,
ill white
Tal.
guy
Let,
under the
That
can you
influence.
tell us what
No, wait,
religion
hang on,
probably
you
he
you're
guys. We
was?
probably
should
making
say,
up some
wait,
shit.
hang on. No, seriously, we
Just
should say
now.
a little
You
prayer
making
for
up
those
some shit. No,
people.
she's making up some shit,
No,
man. She
I'm
came in
not.
here
No, we
lying.
should,
No,
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 seriously, we should
I
be
just saw
praying, you
that.
guys.
I just saw that now.
Okay, well, who did it? Who's the culprit?
Really?
20 people in Los Angeles got hit by a car that ran them over.
In
Where
Los
were
Listen,
you?
Angeles, it
I
was a
got it on
Mexican.
my phone.
In Los Angeles, there was a
In Los
Mexican.
Angeles. Check Google it. Google it.
Okay,
I
so who
just got
was
the
it?
news.
Gonzalez? Who was it?
I
I
don't
bet
know
you it wasn't a
who was
Muhammad.
it. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
don't just
saying.
assume it's a Muhammad. Not in L.A.
I don't think it was
No,
a
because that's
Jew,
never happened.
honey.
No,
I'm
it's a.
sure
I
it
bet you it's a
wasn't a
Gonzalez. I
Jew.
bet you it's something with ice.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
racist to other people
Let's
now.
not use
I'm
people's
No,
sure
deaths
I'm
it
as
I'm
a
was
using
way
a
to
I'm
prove
using
who's
my
a
Jew.
good.
common sense, Dick
Ran
Tracy.
over
The common
car,
sense
Los
is Muslims. I'm
Angeles.
sorry, Julian.
Let me
Tal,
That's
see.
the common sense.
Tal.
Can
Would you?
Is
somebody
it?
please
Wait,
check
Karin, where is it?
in Los Angeles? עכשיו קיבלתי מערוץ
You're
13.
just gonna assume it's a Muslim. You're out of your mind, buddy.
I'm not going to assume. That's what's happening. It's happened
This is all
like
over
a
the
couple of
world.
months ago. What are you talking about?
You won't even use your common sense and know that there's a bunch of bullshit going on with ICE in LA. You won't even use that common sense. You just automatically think it's a Muslim.
No,
You're dumb.
I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm just saying what is the better option.
I'm using educated guess. I mean, everything going on in the world, Los Angeles running over with cars.
Wait, hang
It's
on. Who
probably
just
something
put?
with ICE.
Are you promoting violence in the comment section? I don't care who it is. I don't support violence. Period. Whether it comes from an atheist or someone else. I don't know who the heck
Can
this is
Me
in the
somebody
neither.
comments, but
Google
that's
it?
just evil.
Me neither. But why
I'm
are you
just
so
saying,
sure?
regardless of whoever did this, you guys, we should really be praying for these people because people are losing their minds in the world today.
Marinite, I must tell you, you come off as a very sweet person. Extremely sweet, extremely innocent. I beg you, in a very nice way. I don't want you to put a curse on me, but I will ask you very nicely. Fucking block all of my accounts. Okay? Block them all. because there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in here, and that's that. So please block me.
Oh my God, Dave.
What? Wait, am I wrong, Daniela?
She's a good-hearted
Of
person.
of course she is. Wait, hold on. I literally just said that.
So she doesn't need to block you. She just can watch the live.
Okay, no problem. But there are there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in here.
So
No,
you're protecting her?
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how could you take wait, hold on, Daniela. How could you take it any other way?
Because usually when you tell people when to block you, it's because you don't want them to come up on your panel anymore.
No, that's because they're boring. I'm very transparent, Daniela. I say you're boring, fucking block me. She is not boring. At least she's not boring. Okay, but she is very sweet.
She is.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Crash horror, at least 20 injured after a car plunges into a crowd in Los Angeles with 5 fighting for lives. It doesn't give anything yet. Nobody's arrested. They say also there was a possibility of a shooting in that area as well.
Nobody's
So it could be,
arrested?
no, it could be like also gang affiliated and stuff like that. Nobody's arrested yet. No. It happened 2 a.m. in LA.
What time is it now in LA?
In LA right
I can
now
give
it
you the
is
details.
4:10. So 2 hours ago.
10? Okay, so I got the news now on my iPhone from the Israeli news. So it happened 2 hours ago.
If 2 a.m. is the correct timeline, then yes.
2 a.m. local time, a vehicle
Yeah.
drove into pedestrians on Santa Monica Boulevard in East Hollywood near the whatever. Casualties, 20 plus people, up to 5 in
Do
critical
you ask
condition.
ChatGPT what to eat for breakfast?
I'm also on
8 to 10
ChatGPT all the
serious
time.
conditions, the rest whatever. And then on the bottom, some witnesses reported a POP during a fight involving 15 people just before the vehicle
Wow.
struck. So it could be gang affiliated.
Okay.
It sounds
And no,
like
I don't
it
ask
sounds
it because I
exactly like a
Googled it and
TSA.
I couldn't find it. Like I tried regularly Googling it and it didn't come up. And then I said, can you give me sources, please, for the car ramming in LA? And
Where's
it
the
gave me.
ex-con? Julian, come up. Where's the
There's more
ex-con?
Not
sources. Let me
Kareen
check.
bossing people around now. What? Kareen, wait, Kareen, you are just like the one girl I was just talking to. You're
No,
very
no,
sweet and
no, no, no,
innocent.
It's
no.
most likely not gang related because that's not a gang area. That's in Hollywood.
This, Julian,
So
this is exactly what the Muslims do all around the world. They take a car,
okay, but
they
hold on.
go with it, they get inside the car, and they try to
Okay,
hit people off.
okay. Listen, I'm willing to bet it's not Muslim only because when you look at
Oh,
California, there's a Muslim crowd out there, but you don't see radical issues with T attacks and all. California is just on fire with just people tripping. I could see the gang thing, but it's in Hollywood and Santa Monica.
there
So
was a concert. I got
yeah,
footage
see, it's something like
now.
that. And yeah, I wouldn't bet that it's a Muslim at all. But you know what,
Okay,
Dave?
let's go.
It's messing up your questions, Dave, because if the guy
Let's
happens to be
go.
Christian, you're gonna say, when's the last time a Christian took a car? And he
No,
just
hold on, Julian. A couple months ago, I was in New York City for a Knicks game, and somebody went up onto a curb and ran over like a family of 3. So initially, yes, who knows what's going on, but that was somebody that had I don't know if it was a heart attack or something along those lines.
right.
That's a normal person having a health issue and running
Right.
over
Yeah,
innocent
shit
people.
No,
happens, of
but and this
course.
too, this doesn't sound like a T attack. It sounds like there was some shooting going. Who knows, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Dave, maybe that's your, like, how do you feel? Like, if it's not Muslim, are you
But you can't
disappointed?
wait to put it on the Muslims, though, can you,
Oh
Dave?
fuck yeah! Don't get me wrong. Yeah,
Oh, I
believe me,
saw
if
that
it's
Yeah.
a
video.
Muslim, I'll be
I saw
live for
that.
48 hours straight talking about
But
that
but
shit.
what if
I
it's
knew
not?
he was
Then
going to say
what?
that. Oh my God.
All right, go Daniela. What are you pointing to?
So another Muslim guy,
Wait, what is this?
Daniela.
Hold on. What is this, Daniela? You're on mute, Daniela. Just so you know. I hope you're not screaming.
So
Okay, good.
Mandani,
Why'd you say anything?
No, it
Dave?
happens to the best of us. Happened to me. Go ahead,
so
Daniela.
Mandani just tweeted like a picture of Gaza. It's not war, it's a G site. Can we get this man out of New York? Like, what is this?
Oh, he's in
It's
New
funny that you
York.
say that,
Oh, he said, "Oh, I
Daniela. They
like
don't
that
even
guy."
claim him as a Muslim because he's Shia.
Well, the
So the
people of New
Sunnis
York
are
can't do
all up in
nothing.
arms about him
We're in
because
a
he's like a 12th.
democracy.
What do they call him? The 12th day Shias or some shit.
But who
What?
lives in New
What?
York?
He's a Shia. What, is that the one that's 10% of the population?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
he's a Shia. Oh, that guy's
Yeah.
a Shia.
And he said things about
Are you
the
lying?
gay
Is he really a
community like in
Shia?
a positive way. So
he's a
now all the
Shia.
Sunnis are like up,
He
like you
could
know,
be
all
your
the
new
Salafi
Ayatollah,
Dawa
Julian.
boys
Oh, then
are
that's a
having a cry on
and listen,
TikTok
that's a
about it.
problem for you guys. Oh, that's a problem for you. I think y'all already know that, though. Damn,
Oh yeah,
shocking.
you're gonna love it. He's also a
That is
communist. You're
shocking.
gonna love that, Gorilla.
Love what?
You love communism.
Oh, he's a communist.
Yeah, a Shia
That's
Why?
what they're
communist.
labeling him as.
Why do you
They
say
just
that I
labeling
love
him as that.
communism, though? Why you say that?
I'm just trolling you. But what I'm saying is, you
Oh.
love that he's Shia, so you'll just suck that communist
No,
D
I'm
any chance you get.
surprised.
Go
I just
ahead.
found out that I didn't really care about it, but I'm surprised that I just learned. You guys just taught me that.
Okay,
Are you
he's a
rooting for him?
socialist, but obviously he's
Am I
communist.
rooting for him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of
Not
course.
really, but I am. But it is shocking that in a state that Jewish people have pretty much controlled that.
That there's a
Not
lot of
only is he a
Jews
Muslim,
old
not only is he
money.
a Muslim, but he's a Shia Muslim, and then he's putting pictures up like that, and then I'm shocking that he's blatantly coming out speaking against Israel. Yes, I'm shocked about it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
Somebody's paying
So
him.
Trump said, "Oh, we need to get rid of that one."
Daniela, I bet Qatar
But this
is
is what the
paying
left
him.
does to
Somebody's
themselves.
I would be
paying him.
concerned if I was you guys, though. That's
No, we're
serious
not
right there.
concerned. Don't worry.
Julian.
To
Good.
concern
No,
is
I'm being
only
dead ass
could be a
serious.
mayor. Like
How the fuck did that
what
happen?
damage can he do?
Okay,
No,
but
he
I'm
can do a
saying
lot of
somebody
damage, but I
tell
want to
me,
explain what he wants to introduce. So he
somebody
wants to
fucking tell me
introduce
how that happened.
government-funded grocery stores.
I love you, Julian. You're so funny.
But how the fuck did that happen? I'm serious. I don't know
I know.
about this.
All
No,
right. Go
I'm
ahead.
serious.
Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead, Golden.
Yeah, so what he wants to introduce, which is what they had in Cuba, which causes food shortages, which we've
I've
already
been to
seen.
Cuba. Cuba's a great place, but
Let her
Yes, but
finish.
keep
yeah,
going.
Julian, just let me explain. So what he wants to introduce is government-funded grocery stores and rental caps, which is exactly what they have in Cuba, and that's why over 1 million people have fled. So
No, I think
he's
don't lie. Don't make the comparison to Cuba. That's not a real
no.
comparison.
What I'm trying to say is he's for socialist policies. Okay, so socialist policies they try and introduce it as if it's going to be this utopia for all, and it ends up being there's a food shortage and there's
Is he
no
a Democrat?
investors to have apartments and there's
Yes.
social housing that has to grow and it makes people, have
Well, if
less
he's a
opportunity.
Democrat, I'm going to be against him. Okay.
Sorry?
If he's a Democrat, I'm going to be against him, right?
Yeah, but
Okay,
he's worse than just he's making the Democrat look center.
all I want to
But if
know
he's
is
a
how the
if
fuck
he's a
did it
Jew
happen?
hater,
Wait,
Julian,
how
what
did
you gonna
this
do?
happen? That's what I fucking want to know. Like
What do you
how?
think?
Because
Did it
I
happen?
can
He
explain
won?
why it happened.
Wait,
Can I
wait,
explain
Julian.
why?
Hold on, Golden. Jesus. You're acting like Australian right now. Julian, what do you mean? How did it happen? He.
In New York?
What are you
In New
talking
York,
about?
bro?
He won the Democratic primary, going up against horrendous candidates. The number
Bro,
one was Cuomo.
Dave,
Lover.
Dave, this is fascinating to me. We know who runs New York, and the Jewish lobby in the Democrat side is big, big, big. How the fuck did this happen, bro? My theory is this could not have happened unless somebody in the higher ups made it happen. You just don't fucking become the governor of New York, that state. Now you got me. Now I got to look into it.
But I want to
And
Yeah,
explain
it's
why.
and he's a
It's
Shiite
really
Muslim.
obvious.
What
yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
no. Hang on, Golden. I think it's a bit suspicious. I'm down with my brother Julian. This is
Yeah,
fucking
but
suspicious.
it's
Why
not
do
that
you have a
suspicious.
Muslim in New York?
Let me explain it. I just want to explain.
I'm
New York is a
Australian.
blue
I think
state.
somebody is paying him.
Yeah, but New York is a blue state, right?
It's a Jew state.
It's blue. It's
It's
What
a
is
blue
this
Jew
number?
state.
I
What do you
love
anyway. It's still blue, okay? And at the moment, they're basically trying to say they want to go against the
Oh my
right-wing
God.
policies. What is this? This is creepy.
So they get a
Who the hell is this
Shiite
guy?
Muslim?
Yes, because
Ali,
the
who's Ali?
left,
Well,
when they don't
the
get their
guy
way,
in the
they go
mask
socialist.
saying lots of common sense than you, Julian.
Nah, what the hell you mean? A lot of common sense.
Julian,
I'm
Are you
he's
sending
telling
him
me?
a rose.
fun.
Are you
He's
telling
a
me this
Slow
is
mo.
not?
Watch out. He's doing
lover.
slow mo.
Julian,
my God.
Julian and Muslima, give him
This guy
coins.
looks like he's
Don't
from
give
I
him
Pakistan.
am. I'm giving him a couple of
Is
roses.
he
Hang
free
on.
balling?
not roses. Give
Wait,
him a
what's he talking?
lion.
Oh, okay.
He's
How the fuck am I gonna give him a
Pakistani.
lion?
He needs money.
He's from
That's
Pakistan.
clearly a Jew.
Yeah, he's Pakistani, of course.
Listen,
He
that's
looks. Oh my
clearly a
god.
He's
He
Jew.
got
looks
some
like a
body rolls
faggot.
on him though. Good hip work.
Pakistan.
He
That's
he
clearly a
looks
Jew.
gay.
He's from Pakistan. We were just talking about Pakistan.
Yeah,
I
give
think
him
he's
money.
gay.
I want to know his star sign.
All right, get the fuck out. So, bro, what's your deal? Maronite?
What's up?
What's your deal? Like, you seem
What,
pretty unhinged at times, right?
what are you talking about? I'm just hanging around, dude.
But you like blurt out random things. You hate Jews.
I don't hate Jews. We've been over this. I don't hate Jews, dude.
All right, dude. What do you do for work?
I'm in the military.
You're in the military. That's awesome.
Uh,
How long have you been in?
about 8 years.
Wait, what?
About 8 years.
I gotcha. When you get out of the military, what are you gonna do work-wise?
Honestly, have no idea.
Do you ever think about shit that you say on the internet? Could it, like, maybe your future boss hears it or anything like that?
Yeah, but I mean, how are they gonna know, dude?
Well, the internet is forever, right?
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah.
So what happens if they find clips of you talking on the internet like this?
I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
What happens if whoever your supervisor is for the military heard you talk like this?
There's a lot of people in the military that talk like this, dude. Like, people say this shit openly, like in real life, in person, and
You talk like this in real life?
talk like what?
Just the way that you talk about Israel or Jews or whatever. Like, do you talk that way around your family?
You think we don't talk about this stuff at work? Like, this stuff like
Oh,
affects us, like, in
honestly,
real
I
life.
don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
couldn't imagine you and your boyfriends having a circle jerk talking about how much you hate Israel. Like, that's crazy to me.
yeah, we talk about Israel is like, I mean, with all this stuff going on in the region, that very much affects us in our job. So yeah, we talk about it a lot.
Are you one of these people that when you're like, once again, you have a circle jerk with your boys, do you guys talk about how Jews run the world? Like, do they control everything?
I don't think they control everything, but they're a very influential country.
How are they most influential?
I mean, there's a lot of people in the government that are Israeli. I mean, honestly, it's funny too.
Wait, hold on. Give me a direct answer, right? And I'll be honest with you, Maronite. There's a lot of people that come in here and they bitch and moan, I hate Israel and yada, yada, yada. But then whenever I ask them follow-up questions, that's where it kind of like falls apart. So in your mind, sitting here right now, how does Israel control the world?
I mean, the United States, probably the most powerful country in the world as we speak right now, backs them, so they can do pretty much whatever they want, and they know that the United States is going to back them in whatever they do. That
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
let's not
Very
go
powerful.
down the road of fact checking. Let's just say the United States and the state of Israel, they are allies. There's no doubt about that. So
Yep.
how else do they rule the world?
That's indirectly they have a massive influence just from the
Okay.
fact that they're backed by and very much supported by, probably at this time, as of right now, the most powerful country in the world.
Okay, great. So, but how do they use that to gain influence? That's what I'm looking for. We're not gonna go down the road of they definitely are allies, so I'm not gonna go down that road with you. But how are they using their power that you think is a negative, I guess?
Starting bullshit in other countries in the region.
Okay, so go ahead. What else?
Like, that directs me, like, directly being in the military. Like, a lot of the guys in the military will tell you, we're sick and tired of fucking dudes starting shit in the Middle East, and Israel is a huge proponent of that.
I got you.
And
When you get we could cross that bridge if you get shipped over to the Middle East, and I'll have that conversation with you. What I'm looking for is I'm going to get to the part where Jews run the media and the weather and stuff like that. Are you one of those guys?
No, I didn't say any of that. No.
Oh, okay, good. So you're just saying that the we're allies with Israel, and maybe you don't like some of the shit they do. Okay, so you're not that big of a fucking anti-Semitic prick.
No. No.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well,
Yeah.
good on you.
Oh yeah.
Is there any positives to Israel being our ally?
I mean, I don't hate Jewish people. I don't have
Oh,
anything
great.
against Jewish people. No.
Okay.
He doesn't hate Jewish people.
Hold
He
on,
just
hold
doesn't
on
want to.
there, Anita. But okay, so what you come up when you first came up, your hatred for the state of Israel definitely came out.
Yeah,
Um,
dude, I say a lot of shit. I go on a lot of lives on here and say a bunch of shit, dude.
and are people like happy to hear from you? Like, do they
It
find
kind of
you
depends.
entertaining?
Depends on the crowd, dude. I go on lives that are pro-Trump. I go on lives that are anti-Trump. I kind of just say whatever is going to get the crowd riled up, dude.
I got you. So you just say shit for a reaction.
Pretty much, yeah. I this is not a serious account, hence this is not my real name, nor is it a picture of me.
I understand, but
So you're a troll.
hold on. Sincerely,
Yeah,
did you
sure.
vote for Trump though?
Oh fuck no.
You did not vote for Trump. You voted
No.
for the sometimes black, sometimes Indian, sometimes white dumpster fire Carmela Harris.
I didn't vote for either. I live overseas, and so
So
instead
you can still
of
vote from overseas, but
you
continue.
can, but where I'm at, you got to do it like 3 months in advance, and I just did not feel like partaking in that. So
All
Who
right, so this is a white guy that lives in Thailand.
who would you
live
have
in
voted for?
Thailand? I don't live in Thailand. I
Hold
don't live
on
in
one
Israel.
second. Let me
No.
get rid of this. She's acting Australian right now. Who would you have voted for?
Honestly, I mean, they're all kind of shitty. I don't really like any of them, to be honest.
Let me ask a better way. Who do you trust to be the commander in chief, considering you are in the military?
Out of the options fuck, I mean,
Once again, it was Trump or Harris. Nobody else was going to win.
nobody else was gonna win, no, but that doesn't mean I have to support him either.
Fair enough. Who would you rather have as your boss, Trump or Harris?
I mean, if we're just speaking on like specifically my instance being in the military, probably Trump. But overall, I don't think he's a great president. But like, if we're talking like specifically my specific instance, I'd say he'd be the better option.
I gotcha. I respect that, and I appreciate the fact that once again, every broadcast they have trolls in it. If I can be more honest, I don't think you're very good at it. I think there are entertaining trolls on this app. I think a lot of the shit you say was not funny or entertaining. I
Sure.
appreciate a good troll that comes up and kind of, I get the people going, but also have, somewhat entertainment to them. And I don't think you do.
That's all right. Teach their own, I guess. Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you think you're entertaining?
Hey, some people find me entertaining.
No. I'm so sorry. Do you think you're
Yeah,
entertaining?
I think I'm
You
hilarious.
think you're funny as fuck?
I think I'm hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, that's
What
crazy.
branch? What branch you in? I'm just curious. What branch are you in, sir?
I'm in the army.
You know, I got a close friend who's in the. She's in the
I
reserve.
knew you were going there. Go
No,
ahead.
no, this is true, Dave. This is true. She's in
Oh,
the
I
reserve.
thought you were going to go a different route. Go ahead.
So she's in the army. Remember, I told you I have 3 close friends, right? I don't use that word lightly, friends, but she's one of them, right? And by the way, she's white, right? But I was fascinated because her boyfriend is a Marine, and I was fascinated listening to them talk, just like this guy is talking. Like, you would think that our military doesn't talk, about certain things, but he's right, man. They talk about this shit, and this is what makes me say America's not ready for no war. The American soldier, the morale of the soldier, the actual soldiers are wise enough to understand that they don't want to die in some ditch for something that's not going to benefit them. That's why I don't like America in no war, especially at this time right now, because we're not together. Would you agree, Maronite?
Yeah, I mean, and you look at like the global war on terrorism, right? Like Iraq, Afghanistan, the Middle East. Like in the moment, sure, like 9/11 happened, and in the moment, a lot of people were like, "Hey, let's go over there, like America." And then, as it just went on for years and years and years, I think a lot of guys, especially now who are like out of the military, they're kind of like, "Why the fuck did we do that? Like, what the fuck was the point?" You know what
Well,
I mean?
Marinite, I grew up in the military. Both of my fathers are Vietnam veterans, right? So I understand the life, right? Okay. Here's the difference, though. From then until now, the biggest difference is social media, bro. Social media and people talking. See, back then, the media and the newspapers or whatever could plant the narrative and put and convince the American people that we need to go to, war. Convince the American people that not only does Saddam Hussein have WMDs, it's not about him having the WMDs, but he poses an imminent threat, and we must attack right now. Well, the American people are a lot smarter now because they can form their own opinions and have conversations just like this. That's the difference, I believe. But I'm shocked that I'm hearing American soldiers critique American foreign policy the way that I've been hearing it. This is unprecedented, in my opinion.
Julian, first of all, you said, well,
Hey,
my
Hannah, Glory Hole Directive, how are you?
shut up. Um, you said my parents were vets.
Both of my fathers, yeah, they were Vietnam
Yeah,
veterans.
your
Mhm.
father, your whatever. But you don't understand the lick of what they went through. Bitch, you were in prison. The fuck are you saying?
Listen, I was in prison in the
The
90s.
fuck are you saying? Shut
How
the
old's
fuck
I
up.
was
Julian?
in prison.
You have
Why do you
no,
always
you
bring
He's
up
can't
like
prison?
even
What
75.
vote.
does that got to do with it? What
Homeboy
does that got
can't
to do with
even vote.
anything? I mean,
Homeboy
damn.
can't even vote, and
I forgot, Hannah.
you can't even
Hannah's here
vote.
to insult me personally.
No,
Go ahead,
no,
Hannah.
no. It's the fact that you sit up here all high and mighty thinking that
Uh,
you can vote. You can't even vote, bro.
yes, I can.
No,
I
you
told
can't.
you.
No, you can't. But either
Hannah,
way,
Glory Hole Directive,
you
please.
can't vote. You are literally, you took it, you bottomed in
And
prison. You bottomed in prison. Shut
Hannah,
up.
so now I gotta roast you.
Let
Okay.
me, try, please try.
I don't.
Anyways, but I have heard people
How
in
are
the
those
military
knee
speak.
pads
People in the
going?
military do not speak like that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Don't speak like what?
He is one of the bad
You just heard him
apples.
talk like
Yes.
this, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Bad
I heard him.
apples.
Did
On
he
his troll account,
confirm?
though.
Did he confirm he's in the military? Do I
What do
know
you
he's in
ask
the
me a
military?
question? Ask me literally anything, please.
Okay. I have a friend that actually went to the military. She was
Okay.
in Syria when all the shit went down. And yeah, they were kaboom booing, and she is 100% anti what's going on. Like anti-Palestinians and all that shit. And she ain't Jewish. She has nothing to do with this. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean,
She, when it
okay.
came to the Iranian and the Israel, she said like we definitely need to back them up. So what the fuck are you talking about?
That's one person. The army, there's like
No,
over a
that's not
million
just one
active duty
person.
people. Like, it's just one person.
Yeah, it's
There's
just your
lots of different opinions in the
generation. It's
military. Like, it's not just
generation.
one person.
Your generation, and also like I've heard
My
you talk.
generation, I
I've
guarantee you,
heard
we're
you
probably around the
talk.
same
You are
age as your
dumb as a
friend.
rock,
So,
and you resorted to the
okay,
military because that's all you
sure.
could do.
I have a
The
college
time
degree, but okay.
a
No,
college
she's
degree
just
in
here to
what?
insult you, bro.
A
That's
She's
college
crazy.
degree in what?
That's
She's just here
crazy.
to
Marinite, where are you
insult you,
living
bro.
now?
A
You said you
college
weren't in
degree
the
in
US.
what?
You said what?
You said you weren't in the US. Where are you now?
I'm in Europe
Why are you in Europe?
because I'm stationed there. I'm
Oh,
active duty.
stunning. I just wasn't sure if you were undercover Marinite sleeper
You
cell
say you don't have
goods.
a problem with Jews, right? Stay
No.
on this platform for a little while. You're gonna have a major problem with them. You'll see how disrespectful they are. You'll see how dishonest that they are.
Again,
And
coming
we're
from
really
a
talking
Julian,
about
coming
Zionists.
are
from
you
a
actually kidding?
coming
You
from
have
a
monologues every day,
guy
bro.
that was in prison. Coming from a guy that was in prison. Again,
What does that got to do with anything we're
you
talking
are
about?
just
Hannah
numbers.
Glory Hole
You
Directive.
you have a rap sheet. Your numbers. I don't know what you were in prison for, and I really want to
Well, why
know.
don't you ask?
Yeah, what? Why? What were you in prison for?
Well, it was in the 90s, and I was in a pretty bad.
I'm asking you a question. Straight
Yes,
answer.
shut up and let me answer you.
Go
Hannah
ahead.
Glory Hole Directive.
Mhm.
Okay. First of all, it was in the 90s, and I got involved with money, and it was a white collar crime.
White collar crime.
And if you want, and people ask why I could vote, well, Obama did some things, and I was able to get my liberties back. And the first time I ever voted was for Barack Obama.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah,
Democrat right here.
felons can vote.
Democrat. Are you a Democrat?
Obama should
Am
have
I a
did it.
Democrat?
Am I whispering you great?
Is Julian a Democrat? No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not. No, I'm not a
You
Democrat.
voted for one. What the fuck?
That was what, fucking 17 years ago? A long time ago.
Oh, okay.
You think
And now you
you
lost
think
your
I
shit. Now you lost your shit. I know. I mean, prison
No,
could do
no,
that to
no, no.
people.
I picked
Prison
what I
does
thought
that to
was the
people.
better.
I know.
It's just like Maronite
I know.
said.
I've seen people in prison.
Hannah, glory,
Not
hold the
white
record.
collar crimes. I actually see white collar prison, which I actually visited. White collar prison is not the prison you went to.
You're right, because they don't send. Listen,
In New York,
they don't
you
send
go.
black people. I
Nah,
didn't get
in New
sent to
York,
the.
there were black
Listen,
people there. Shut
I
the
didn't go
fuck
with
up.
Can I
Martha
ask
Stewart.
Marinite a question?
Mhm.
I don't mean to interrupt you guys.
Go ahead.
Marinite, I'm sorry. I'm just very curious. Why did you join the military if you don't stand by who they protect?
A paycheck. That's why.
I
Julian,
mean, you can
Julian, I
have.
Tell the
want to.
truth, bro. A
Julian,
paycheck.
I want to ask him. I'm very curious. Like, he doesn't stand by Israel, and Israel is our ally. And obviously, we just went over there and did what we did with Iran for Israel. So why is it that you don't stand with our allies, but you're part of the military? Isn't that a little bit contradictory?
I mean, I guess you could say to an extent, but also, I mean, like Julian said, I mean, I make pretty decent money in the military, but also, I mean, you don't have to agree with everything your country does. Like, we abide by the Constitution. We don't swear an oath to the president. We swear an oath to the
Thank
United States
you.
Constitution.
Thank you.
So,
They don't like that, bro. Hey,
So
bro, they don't like that.
no, okay, but that still doesn't answer my question. Why? Okay, so you're college educated, am I correct?
right. I got my degree through the
Apparently.
military, but yes.
Okay, well, yeah, you still have your degree. So what's the point of you being in the military if you have your degree, but again, you still don't stand by what the government is going over there and standing by? Like, why not just like get a regular job if you really don't agree with what they stand by?
Well, one, I mean, ever since I was a kid, it was something I wanted to do. My dad was in the military. And then also, I mean, I mean, yeah, like being in the military at times is shitty, but it's a pretty solid life. Like you have pretty like structure, like you know what you're gonna do every day, and there's not a whole lot of, I guess,
Is it fair,
change. Not all the
sir?
time.
Is it fair to say you're willing to go to war if you believe it's going to benefit the United States, but you don't want to get involved in
I mean,
meaningless wars?
I don't want to offend you, but like, no offense, but people in the military really don't make a lot of money unless they've been in for quite a amount of time. So even if you have a degree, it's not that you're not going to be making a significant amount of money just because you have a degree.
Not in the short run, but like we have like, I mean, the benefits at the end, like if you do like a full 20 and get like your retirement
Right,
and your
right, yeah.
disability, yeah.
Right at the end. I mean, I'm a military brat. My father was a Marine. My brother was in the Navy, so I know all about that. That's why I know like people in the military don't make a lot of money, and so that's why it's a little bit confusing, especially when you say like you don't stand by what they stand by, especially being for Israel. So that's why I'm still a little bit confused on why you're there.
Again, I think it's just, I mean, it's a paycheck, and also it's a pretty steady
Well,
lifestyle.
but
You
if you
know
have
what
a,
I'm
I
gonna do
mean,
every day.
if you have a degree, I mean, that's why people go to school to get a paycheck. I mean, you can easily get a paycheck without being in the military. You don't have to go
He
and
said
be
he
in the
wanted to be a
military.
soldier since he was a kid. Why don't you
We
leave
have
him
a saying
alone?
too. We have a saying in
But
the
he doesn't
military.
stand for what the
Julian,
government
yet
is
you have
standing
never been a
for.
soldier.
That's
Why?
why I'm
Because you're a
What
confused.
does the
convict.
government stand for?
You're a
He's not for
convict.
the thing is he's not for Israel, and what we just did with
He
Israel is
ain't
we
fighting for
stand
the
for Israel.
IDF. He's in the U.S. Army. Hello.
No,
We
I
have a
understand that, but look what we just did. We stood by Israel with what happened with Iran. We stood by them.
Yeah, but it won't be no boots on the ground. I bet you that.
We
No, I'm
so
not
we have a
saying that.
saying
Oh,
in
you're
the
saying that
military.
now. You don't
We have
know.
a saying in the military where we don't enjoy the circus, we enjoy the clowns. We're not in it for the big picture. We do it because the guys around us, and like it's a genuinely like I enjoy going to work because some of the dudes that I know are some of like the best friends I'll ever have in my life. And there's like
Mm-hmm.
a bond in the military that I genuinely don't believe you can get anywhere else just because the stuff you go through. And so
Right.
that like that saying like we do it for the clowns, not the circus, is like that. I don't know. That's another part is like
Make that relevant because that's confusing. How's
so
that?
Yeah.
we so like the guys around you, like that's not it's
He just
not
likes guys
necessarily
around him is the moral of the story.
right.
Yeah,
Like you're
that's
not
what
doing
I
it
Yeah.
thought.
necessarily for the big picture.
Stick
Like yeah, I
around. You're
mean
gonna
everybody
change your
has
opinion
their
on Jews. Stick around, buddy. They're
I'm
gonna
not
disrespect
Jewish.
you
Are you well?
or Zionists. Stick around, bro. You're
Do
gonna
I?
see how vile.
No, I'm not
Listen,
Jewish, sir.
listen. They
Respectfully.
don't respect military service, bro. They
Julian, the
don't.
Oh,
only one that's being
really?
vile here is you. No, I mean, I'm literally just trying to have a conversation with him. The only one that's being vile is you. Nobody else is
No,
being
you're being
vile.
disrespectful to his
No,
brother.
I'm
Julian doesn't
not. I'm not
understand
being
that.
disrespectful. As somebody that comes from a military family, I'm the least person that's trying to
I'm
be
from a military
disrespectful.
family too.
So how am I being disrespectful on asking you a
Because
Yeah, you
question?
were still in
okay, let me
prison.
tell you how. Let me tell you how.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me explain to you how. Okay.
Sure.
It's just like he said. He gives an oath to the Constitution, not a person. He gives an oath to that very First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, all of those things. He signed up to be unalive for that principle. And the biggest part of that principle is the ability to criticize your government. That's why it's there. It's not there to protect popular speech. It's there to protect unpopular speech. And
But then
that's why you're
how
being
am I being
disrespectful.
disrespectful asking him
Because you're
questions?
questioning, you're really questioning in a certain tone, a condescending tone, why he
I'm not being
why he
condescending at
decided
all.
to serve his country. If he told you he supported Israel, you wouldn't even be having this conversation with him.
But he
Well, yeah,
was
because I don't
criticizing
get it. I
the
don't
deployment in
understand
the
why you
Middle
would go over
East.
there and serve your country when you're going over there and you don't stand for what your country stands for, which
That's
is
why
what
they have listen, he's not in that situation, but if he were, that's why they have conscientious objectors and all that other kind of stuff, right? But this is all hypothetical. He's not in that situation, and from what I understand, he doesn't want to go to war.
Well,
He doesn't
he
want to be in
actually
that
is in that
situation.
situation, Julian, because he's saying he doesn't stand with Israel, and he's in the military right now, and the
But we're
government
not at
stands with
listen,
Israel.
the United States is not at war.
But
The
that
United
doesn't matter. I brought up the topic of like he's in the military right now, and what
listen,
happened?
if he
Okay,
flew
go
if
ahead.
he flew a bomber and he was ordered to go take care of business and do something in Iran, he would go. I believe he would go, whether he
Well,
wanted to or not.
obviously that's his job.
Okay, then
You
that's
just
all.
said like
That's all that should matter to you.
from what I'm hearing, the biggest reason he's there is for a paycheck.
Well,
Correct or
that's
no?
just reality. It's reality. People have to make a living.
Well, but he has an education. Most people that have an education have
You can do
options.
both. Like what?
But the thing is, Julian, from what I think of it is most people join the military from a young age because they don't have an education. He's saying he has an education. That's the only reason why I'm
Then
asking
you should commend
questions.
him. Wait, then you should
And I
commend
have.
him. Okay,
And
then.
I've never questioned him other than why.
Well, here's the
You can
thing.
ask questions.
Him and I disagree. I'm sure we disagree. But here's the point of what we do agree on is that he should have the right to have the freedom of speech just like we do. And
Absolutely. And
he
Julian, I'm not
probably
going
would
over
follow
there.
orders that he disagrees with.
And I'm not going over there and doing anything other than asking questions. I think you know how I speak to some people, like the
Okay.
one below
Well, then
me.
maybe I took it
And
the
I
wrong
haven't
way.
talked to him like that way
Okay.
at all. I'm just asking questions. There's
Okay,
nothing
well
wrong with
maybe I
asking questions. This is
okay,
the
you're
panel.
fair.
That's what we're doing.
Okay,
We're just
but
asking questions.
okay, but you're not the only one asking questions, but you're right. When I hone in on you and the way you just explained it,
Okay,
yeah,
Julian, you're
it just feels like you would not
boring.
say
Can you
that
tell us a
if he
prison
agreed
story
with
that
Israel.
happened to you?
Hannah, glory hole directives. What did say that again?
Can you, like, you're being boring. Please tell us a story that happened to you
Oh
in
my
prison.
goodness.
He's also just speaking for this guy.
I'm being boring.
Marinette, have you supported
Yeah,
any
I'd
deployments
love to
in the
hear
Middle
some prison
East
stories. Come on
in the
now.
last, say, 25 years?
I wasn't in
Sorry,
prison
say
that
that
At
one more
least
long.
be
time.
entertaining, Julian.
Have you supported any deployments in the Middle East in the last 25 years?
So I'm gonna say this. I mean, I was like 2 years old when 9/11 happened. So
I know that. We can tell. But
yeah,
yeah, after that, because that's been a long time, that was an ongoing conflict. Did you support it? Did you support America's stance in it?
originally yes, like growing up, right? Like initially, when you grow up learning about like 9/11 and shit like that, like you're like, oh, okay. And I do genuinely believe the initial because the initial invasion of Afghanistan in 2001 like was a response to 9/11. I don't think there was a problem with that, but
Oh
the
my
the
God. So there wasn't a problem with 9/11?
what are you talking
What
about?
are
She's
you
not listening, bro.
saying?
She's not that smart.
Okay,
She's
she's
cute
not that
though.
smart.
She's
Okay,
cute, but she's not
okay.
that smart,
All
bro.
right. Okay. So
We like her better when
again,
she's muted and her camera's on.
mm-hmm.
Come on,
Okay.
Hannah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell us a prison story though.
If you cut your camera on and hit mute, I'll tell you any story you
Okay, we
want.
don't need. Do you want cam girls? Isn't there a hijabi that you could find? Leave poor Hannah alone.
Listen, that's Hannah Glory Hole Directive right there.
This motherfucker is so crazy. I feel bad for him.
I give them
Prison did
all
a
the
lot of
Julian, what
damage.
are
There's a
you doing
hijabi
right now? What are you
Hey,
doing
cam
right
girl
now?
out
Like,
there.
I
G.I.
don't
Joe.
understand.
Anita, put
Julian,
Hey,
your
G.I.
put your
Joe, I
camera
give
on
them
for
all the
Julian, what
Julian.
the fuck are you doing right now? It's like, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Because the only person that's coming after everybody is you. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
The only person that's what?
Coming after everybody is you. Nobody on
Because
this
I'm
panel is
No,
coming after
anti-Semitic.
I'm
anybody
actually
but
clearly
you.
coming after him. I really want.
I'm
Not Kareen saying everybody's boring. Kareen, you're getting more spicy as time goes on. Why are you calling them boring, love? I am. Why, Kareen? Cause it was. All right, I'm out of here. Behave. Remember, don't fight with people you mostly agree with. All right, I say that every morning, and then I will wake up in like 4 hours and I will see videos of people fighting. It's weird. Why do it? Especially when you're going to be friends with them 48 hours from now. But I appreciate you all. Love you all.